So it's 25 CT, 536. What's I forgot what them call
And if the jail and South County and Central turn on their screen so I can have everybody sworn in by the officers there.
Hey, Judge, South County, we're still waiting for 2 more, please, sir.
Okay, we'll hold up.
Make sure the camera move it.
You are my favorite thing.
They're from Reese's. Yeah.
Said you got good company.
What kind did you get? Do you remember? I had different kinds. I buy it every day on the way to work. It's across from the McDonald's in Mulberry. They just opened yesterday.
Yeah, that's not your. Okay.
Now, if Central's on, if they could open up their camera as well and we can swear everybody in at the same time.
Even on back, I put doors to do. Those cannabis para from yesterday.
I would say that.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. We're waiting for South to turn on, or sorry, Central to turn on.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we'll start with the Spanish unless we have some private attorneys that pop on the last second.
Yes, Your Honor.
South, do we have any Spanish?
None of that sound.
No. Thank you.
Twenty to 27. Twenty to 27. Record.
Yes, well, don't cross it off. Just say. Because we don't know if he bonded. We just know he's not in custody anymore. Just say.
20 to bail 37. Dickerson. I realized I could talk to him from here.
Get rid of the bond too. Or I pulled up even if they were still looking. Never had that happen before. think I just said what some people did or something. I don't know. I don't know if they know people did. Yeah. I just think it's the
So while we wait for Seth to get on, you can. It's up to you. You-
Because you want to go to your spill. You're
No.
working?
I don't really have really home with them.
Yeah. Well, there's no Spanish here, so you can actually just do it here and then, well, you also have to go over it in Spanish and
Yeah.
English.
There's no Spanish, it's on.
But you'll have to go over to first bill and do it again.
basically what we just saw. I'm not certain.
When we got a bailiff, 27 or 37.
Oh, no, I'm not losing those. Get on it.
But did you bond?
Oh. Yes, I believe it says we skipped over so and then it's like, oh.
Sandra, if you don't have your camera on. There we go.
Whatever the date on work week, it's gonna be on anyway, so if we can work week.
I was looking at that number, my bad.
Yeah, I was.
That's good, we're down to 80 now. Thank you.
Hello, hello. What up, what up? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to a
Hi,
brand new
everybody.
episode of You Have a Collect Call From. Where are we at today? We're in Polk County once again. Hey, what up, Kimmy?
Unless
Kim.
something mysterious happens.
What up, John D?
Well,
Who
unless
else
we
we got
did.
in
That's
here?
what
What
it
up,
is.
Kate? Thank you for that daily heart, Kate.
Right.
Highly appreciate
Myself.
you. What's up, Christine? What up? Patricia?
Yo,
Yo! Hello. Get on your feet. Get on your feet, if you will. Let me see. Let me get these two up here, like so.
I don't know what it's doing.
You know what time it is. What up, Carson? Carson up in that.
No, I just put it back on.
Hey, what up, Hector? Welcome back. I'm just setting everything up right now. All right, cool. We're good over here. Let me move this like so. Make sure I can see it on the screen over here.
Oh, you're so annoying about the lighting.
There we go.
Well, I'll tell you something about it.
If you will, at 500
Made
per.
us laugh this morning.
What the? What? Who the hell put
Something
that
so
up there?
small, but.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, perfect. Thank
What's
you.
happening, my boy? What up? What up,
I said
Eugene?
I'm gonna highlight that where you can look at it.
What up, Bruce? How's it going? Why? Drop one, flush one. Not guilty. What up, Panda? What
Madam
up, boy?
interpreter, if you'd raise your right hand.
You out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will you well and fully interpret English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. For the record, Monica de la Torre Hernandez, state certified court interpreter.
State certified.
Thank you very much.
You're
Now,
welcome.
if everybody could stand at both South and Central, raise your right hand.
Stand up.
Por favor, pónganse de pie, levanten la mano derecha.
Everybody, can you have to, no, you can't stand up there in school too. Just raise your right hand. Raise your right hand.
Or
Levanten la
affirm
mano
any
derecha.
testimony you give will be the truth.
Yes.
I do. Sarah, I do.
Damn, what are we getting married up in here? I didn't sign up for this. I do. Let's go ahead and unpin her. All right, all
In
right.
Central, you're the only one with Spanish cases, so if you want to call those first, we can.
What
Ms.
up,
Hernandez,
Jess?
if you want to read the
Panda?
preliminary
Yes,
statement.
Your Honor. Thank you. Buenas tardes. Esta tarde llevaremos a cabo audiencias de primera comparecencia. Esta audiencia tiene únicamente 4 propósitos. Primero, les informaré acerca de los cargos imputados
What
en
up,
su
Melissa?
contra. En segundo lugar, les preguntaré si quieren un abogado que los
Thank you for that daily
represente.
heart.
Si ya contrataron uno, déjenmelo saber. Si quieren que su abogado esté presente con ustedes, tendrán que hacer esos arreglos. Si quieren que se les asigne un abogado de oficio para que los represente, entonces yo les haré algunas preguntas en cuanto a su situación económica para determinar si llenan los requisitos reglamentarios
She's
para la
pretty good, though.
asignación de la oficina de abogados de oficio. Por favor, tomen en cuenta que existe una cuota de $50 por esta solicitud. Además, puede que el juez les ordene que paguen una cantidad razonable por estos servicios al finalizar su caso. En tercer lugar, determinaré si existe causa razonable para su arresto. Esto quiere decir determinar si existe motivo fundado para creer que un delito haya sido cometido y que usted es la persona que cometió el delito. El cuarto propósito de esta audiencia es revisar el estatus de su fianza. En algunos casos, la fianza que se fijó a través de Booking puede que sea demasiado alta o demasiado baja. Cada uno de ustedes tiene derecho a permanecer callado. Cualquier cosa que digan puede ser usada en su contra. Hay un fiscal quien está sentado en esta sala escuchando todo lo que se dice y todo lo que se dice está siendo grabado. Así que por favor no digan nada en relación a su caso o el delito mismo. Las preguntas que yo les haga son para saber si quieren un abogado y para reconsiderar su fianza. Ustedes pueden rehusarse a contestar estas preguntas. Tienen derecho a comunicarse con un familiar, una amistad o con su abogado. Les pido que tengan estos derechos en mente y cuando se llame su nombre pasen al frente. Gracias. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
You're
Senator, if you want to go up, start by calling your Spanish, we can do that, or we can take care of Mr. Giles if you need me to.
Actually, can we start off with Giles?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, please. Thank you.
1 second, I'm with her.
Let's get ready to rumble. Up next on the first
Don
fourth
Michael
contestant of The
Giles.
Price is Wrong. What up, Soph?
Yeah.
That fool looked like he got bit by a dog on the leg, if you will. But that's just my assumption right there. I don't know
You're
anything
on the
about
right
this
page
case.
here, sir. I previously reviewed the reports in the Don PC. Additionally, sir, I did want to advise you that you have a right to an attorney, a right to remain silent. In fact, these proceedings is usually just the smart thing to do, because if you think of something to say,
Don't say it.
probably winds up backfiring, because that's just how these things go. Sir, you're here today on resisting without violence and use of possession of paraphernalia and methamphetamine.
What up,
Sir,
my life?
do you have an
is
attorney?
PG.
No.
Nah.
All right, do you need me to appoint an attorney, or do you have the money to hire one?
He's definitely a fly catcher.
Fine.
I'm just calling to see it.
You understand there is an application fee of $50 as well as a fee at the end for their services, but yeah, that will be quite a bit less expensive. I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Assuming you qualify. With regard to the resisting or battery on the law enforcement, or sorry, battery domestic. That was, was that one of the warrants?
Somebody always has to use the restroom car sin. Real bad. Real bad, if you
Yeah.
will. I couldn't do that because if I would be in there, I would definitely have to use the
Domestic
restroom.
violence, battery in violation of pretrial release condition.
Wow.
I'm going to set bonds of 5,000 and 1,000 in violation of pretrial release condition.
Hey, this is definitely a full house, but it doesn't have the Olsen
However,
twins, if
you
you
were-
will.
Was he on bond at the time or probation?
An order
Oh, all right,
It's out
John
on,
D, if you will.
on bond, but that's the warrant with conditions. And then
You have the same logo, right?
Oh,
think
and
you
the
do.
conditions, yes.
you want me to go ahead and fill that out for those.
Are these
conditions
people from the
16?
weekend? Hell no, they're
And then
from
he was out
today.
on, free trial and bond. in
And
this
last
case
night.
here. So I have an order regarding for you.
And you were out on pretrial release in 25 CF 3066. So that was both that pretrial release in Hardy Parker as to that state. I'm set, or at that case, I'm setting bonds in the amount of 1,000 for the resisting an officer without violence, 1,000 for the possession of paraphernalia, 5,000 for the possession of methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Additionally, you have bonds on the battery with conditions, you stay away from the victim, have no contact directly, indirectly with the third party, not carry any guns, weapons, ammunition, knives. You can return one time within 48 hours of being released for the purposes of getting any clothing, medication, or anything of that nature that you may need.
Polk County.
But after that, you have to speak to her, and you can only return that one time with the law enforcement officer. Do you understand?
Well, I'm at work.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
will have reported
like I
to you
said around here,
now.
better than
I'm gonna
me.
stay to the step to your left.
Next. Hey, and also, like I said around here, you know, crime doesn't sleep. So, hey, this is what happens when you commit crimes and you get caught. You end up in situations like
Okay,
this.
for Spanish, we have Torre Amada.
Hey, thank you for the confetti. Highly appreciate
De los
that.
casos de español tenemos a La
Love your
Torre
hat.
Amada.
Thank you, Diana.
Alma.
Gracias. Crying never
Yeah, it
stops.
starts with an
That's right, Mama
Thank
Bear.
Almada, empieza con A.
LAT.
Then-
A-L.
Hey, this
LT.
guy's braiding his hair up here. Look at this guy.
Got it? Madam Interpreter?
He's a hair braider.
No.
Oh, is he braiding
You're
his
not-
hair?
Could you
He's braiding
please
his hair,
repeat
right?
the
Yeah.
full name, Madam Bailiff?
Latorre is the first part of the last name, which is hyphenated.
Hey, this looks
Okay.
like that dude that got caught.
Thank you.
No problem. Ma'am,
Hi.
you're here on leaving the scene of crash involving property damage without leaving any information. Reviewed the report, found probable cause. Do you have an attorney, ma'am?
Usted se encuentra aquí porque se le acusa de haberse ido del lugar de los hechos de un accidente sin dejar información donde hubo daños materiales. Ya leí los informes. ¿Usted tiene a un abogado, señora? ¿Tiene un
I think I
abogado?
got it for Christmas last year,
En
2024.
ese momento no. No tengo.
Not at this moment. I don't have an attorney.
Can you hire an attorney at this moment?
¿Cuenta usted con los medios para contratar un abogado privado en este momento?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'll put that you are to hire your own attorney.
Thank you, Katie. I'll check it
Muy
out.
bien, entonces voy a indicar que usted va a contratar su propio abogado.
Setting a bond of $500.
Man, go back in there.
Fijo la fianza en $500.
What's going on?
And if you're released, your court date will be 8:15 and 8:30. Have a good day, ma'am.
Damn, they got
Y
that
si
for an
usted es
oxygen tank.
liberada, su
Look at
siguiente
Grandpa right here.
cita ante un juez va a ser el 15 a las 8:30. Que tenga buen día,
Still
señora.
committing crimes with an oxygen tank.
It's,
That's dedication right there.
Next we have Moreno Palacio, Moreno
What up,
Palacio.
Joe Billings?
Después tenemos a Moreno Palacio.
Thank you.
Hey, Nick,
Your
thank
Honor,
you for the
Sandra
follow.
Smith, with the Public Defender's Office, I would point out that the victim comment sheet indicated that the alleged victim wanted to have contact with him, with her, so I was just going to ask for that.
Su señoría Sandra Smith de la Oficina de Abogados de Oficio. Yo quisiera señalar que la víctima indicó que la supuesta víctima
Joe.
quiere tener contacto y comunicación con ella.
Your Honor, Matthew Hendry on behalf of the state. Given the nature of the injury sustained and the type of battery, we would be requesting that no contact remain in place at this time.
Este es el fiscal, su señoría. Yo pediría de parte de la fiscalía, debido a la naturaleza
There
de
we
las
go.
heridas sostenidas y el tipo de agresión física que fue, que estaría pidiendo que no hubiera aún contacto o comunicación en este momento.
For those regulars, I don't mind accommodating you guys, but if you just come in here and you start
And
with
then
that
you
craziness,
picked up on a warrant for aggravated battery.
that's a full house without the Olsen twins,
A
if you
usted
will.
la detuvieron en base a una orden de arresto por agresión física con
Or
agravantes.
Joey.
You have an attorney at this time?
En este momento, ¿usted tiene un abogado?
No.
No.
Of
Do
course
you
not.
need to appoint an attorney or can you afford to hire one?
¿Necesita usted que yo le nombre un abogado de oficio
What
o
up,
cuenta
Liz?
con los medios para contratar uno?
Si me pueden nombrar un abogado.
If you could please appoint me one.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender.
Blue are
Le voy a
women,
nombrar
orange
a
are
un abogado de la
men.
Oficina de Abogados de Oficio.
This is Florida.
I'm setting the bond at 15,000. I actually think the facts are pretty severe, or at least alleged.
That's
facts.
right, mediocre.
Voy a fijar la fianza en $15,000. Los hechos de este caso son bastante severos, los hechos alegados.
There are conditions on this warrant. You may not possess, carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives.
En base a esta orden de arresto hay
Orange is the new
condiciones
blue.
especiales. Usted no puede
It's
poseer,
blurry.
portar o llevar armas de fuego, cuchillos, munición o armas blancas.
Hey, thank you for that teddy
You're
bear.
prohibited from having intentional contact in any form,
If
either
it's blurry
directly
for
or
you-
indirectly with the victim identified.
You can
In the
jump over
arrest
to my
reports,
white T
complaint
page at
affidavit,
Collect Call From. It's full
with the
1080p
exception of
over there.
scheduled court appearances.
Se le prohíbe tener cualquier tipo de contacto o
collect call from.
comunicación,
What
ya
up,
sea
OG?
directa o indirectamente, con la víctima identificada en el informe policíaco o en el affidavit, con
I
excepción
think
de
she is.
comparecencias ante el tribunal que sean programadas.
The defendant must stay 500 feet away from the
Thank you,
victim's
John.
home, vehicle, place of employment, or school.
La acusada tendrá que permanecer 500 pies de distancia
I
alejada
got no
de la
comment on that, my
víctima,
life
de su
peachy.
hogar, de su vehículo, su lugar de empleo o
That's
escuela,
asking
si es
for
que va a la escuela.
problems, if you will.
And I'm setting the bond at
Justin.
$15,000. I've appointed an attorney for you. I found probable cause. I wish you the best of luck. You may step to your
Hey,
left.
gracias.
Y voy a
Gracias,
imponer la
Magic.
fianza de $15,000. Ya le nombré un abogado. Le deseo la mejor de las suertes y por favor pase a su izquierda. Por
Hey,
favor.
right, Alex?
Sanderson, Public Defender's
Disculpe,
Office.
señor juez, ¿puedo hablar?
I want to know what Grabs did on the
Law enforcement,
wheelchair.
understood
I want to
in the
know what he
house. I
did.
thought they lived together.
I did skip that.
Sandra Smith de la Oficina de Abogados de Oficio, su señoría, la Agencia del Orden
Governor.
Público informó que ellos vivían juntos.
You may return one time, however, with the accompanied by law enforcement officer within 48 hours of your release for the purposes of getting any personal items such as clothes, medicine, or other daily
Oh, she's
use
crying.
items
We got a
you may
crier.
have.
We got a
Señora,
crier.
usted puede regresar una sola vez a esa casa, pero tendrá que ir acompañada de un oficial del orden público. Esto podrá ser dentro de las primeras 48 horas después de su liberación y será con el propósito de que usted recoja algunos objetos personales tales como ropa, medicinas y otros artículos que usted necesite con usted.
Thank you. Do we have any other Spanish?
Gracias. ¿Hay
Yes.
alguna otra persona?
Damn.
We have Coy Gonzalez, Coy Gonzalez.
Ah, Shingators.
Coy González, aquí
Come on,
pasa
Coy,
al frente,
come on
por
down.
favor.
Well, at least they didn't pick up that many. I think they've been picking everybody up on these immigration raids. So the numbers, I'm assuming, are dwindling, which is awful. It's not even her turn. Why is
Sir,
she
you're
crying?
on domestic violence battery attempted strike.
Señor, usted se encuentra aquí debido a un cargo de violencia intrafamiliar con agresión física.
I reviewed the paperwork and there is probable cause.
Ya revisé el informe y determino que sí existe causa razonable para este cargo.
I'm going to set a bond for you. It's going to be $5,000.
Drop one.
Voy a
flush
fijar una
one.
fianza para usted y esta fianza será de $5,000.
There will be conditions of pretrial release as part of that bond or condition of that bond. Those conditions will include you will not use, possess any guns, weapons, firearms, or knives.
What up, Brayden?
Usted tendrá que cumplir con ciertas condiciones de libertad condicional. Estas incluyen que se le prohíbe poseer, usar o portar armas de fuego, armas blancas, cuchillos o munición.
The defendant is prohibited from having contact with any victim listed in any report, whether it be the arrest report, notice to appear, complaint affidavit, directly or indirectly by phone, email, texting, or social media.
Al acusado se le prohíbe tener cualquier tipo de contacto o comunicación con la víctima listada en el informe policíaco o en el informe de arresto. No puede tener ningún tipo de contacto directo o indirecto por teléfono, por correo electrónico, por texto, ni redes sociales, ni de otro tipo.
The defendant must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, school, or.
Hopefully
Yeah,
you get
that's
one
it.
of them, Brayden.
El acusado tendrá que permanecer alejado
Where do
de
you
la
watch this?
víctima por lo menos 500 pies de
You can watch him
distancia
right here,
de la
Tana.
víctima misma,
Or
de su
Tan-
hogar, de su
Tanja.
vehículo, su lugar de
On
empleo, su
YT at
escuela.
Collect Call from. I run these
And the
daily,
defendant
if you will.
may return one time only within 48 hours for release from custody, accompanied by a law enforcement officer to retrieve your personal
That's right,
clothing,
Katie.
medicine.
El acusado El acusado podrá regresar una vez dentro de las primeras 48 horas después de su liberación a esa residencia, pero tendrá que ir acompañado de un oficial del orden público que esté custodiándolo y esto será con el propósito de recoger algunas algunos efectos personales como ropa y
I
medicina.
have watched Harris County, yeah.
Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
¿Usted cuenta con el dinero para poder
Nope.
contratar un abogado privado en este momento?
No.
I
No.
will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. Have a great day. Step to your left.
Le voy a nombrar un
Next!
abogado de la oficina de abogados de oficio. Que tenga buen día y pase a su izquierda, por favor,
She
señor.
didn't even ask him how much money he makes. Hey, thank you for the
Last
follow.
one we have is Lopez Hernandez, Lopez
What do you guys think Lopez
Hernandez.
Hernandez did?
El último que tenemos es López Hernández,
What up, Austin?
Lopez Hernández.
Thank you, John D, if you will. Thank you for sharing, Magic, if
You
you
got
will.
a failure of an owner or operator to maintain required insurance and no valid driver's license.
Usted tiene un cargo de no mantener el seguro requerido por parte de un propietario o
Damn.
operador de un vehículo
For not having
y por no
insurance on
tener
your
licencia
car?
válida de manejo.
Damn!
Setting a bond of 1,000 on each.
Voy a fijar la fianza en cada
I
uno
was
de
looking
estos
for them
cargos
last night.
en
I was.
$1,000.
I asked my daughter where they were at. She was like, I don't want to
Sir,
look
do
for
you
them
have
right
money to
now.
hire an attorney at this time?
Hey, Stomps, thank you for that
Señor,
flower.
¿usted cuenta con los medios para contratar un abogado privado
What up,
en este
Bren?
momento?
No, pero estoy esperando que alguien venga por mí.
No,
That was
but
from
I am
Guatemala.
waiting for somebody to come to get me.
I understand there may be an assault, but that doesn't have anything to do with today's proceedings.
Yo entiendo que tal vez sea así, pero eso no tiene nada que ver con los procesos del día de hoy.
I will appoint the PD to help you out. I set
Le voy a-
bonds, reviewed it and found probable cause. Have a great day. Step to your left.
Le voy a nombrar un abogado de oficio para que le ayude, dice el juez, y ya se fijaron las fianzas y encuentro que existe causa razonable. Que tenga buen día. Pasa a su izquierda, por favor.
Are you guys hearing the toilet too? I
Your
could
Honor,
have
should the
swore I thought I
interpreter
heard a
make an
toilet, but I wasn't sure.
Yes, please.
Thank you,
Who
Your
else
Honor.
is hearing a
Buenas
toilet?
tardes. ¿Hay alguna otra persona que necesite intérprete en español? Levante la mano, por favor.
Weird.
One more.
The only thing I could
Oh,
think is
okay.
maybe they got a toilet somewhere near the microphone.
I can speak English, but my
Gandara,
Spanish is the best.
Marroquin, Gandara.
¿Marroquín?
Yes. The second.
What is it?
Did
Gandara,
you say drop one, if you will? What up, Jake?
Even girl.
Hey, what's up? Hey, let's get up to 20,000 taps. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just, use
Mr.
your
Kennedy,
fingers.
you're here with knowingly driving while license suspended or revoked.
Señor, usted está aquí porque se le acusa de manejar a sabiendas con licencia suspendida o revocada.
Setting bond of $1,000.
Fijo la fianza en $1,000.
Reviewed the reports, found probable cause existed therein. Sir, do you need an attorney?
Somebody
If
cut
so,
off.
Yeah,
do you need to refer one or can you hire one?
Ya leí el informe policíaco y encuentro que sí existe causa razonable para su arresto. ¿Usted cuenta con los medios para contratar un abogado, señor?
No, pero puedo defenderme.
Some plungers. Thank you.
No, I don't have the means, but can I
Okay, our
defend?
appointed attorney from the Office of Public Defender. Thank you.
Hey, they
Muy
just
bien,
cut you
el-
off. Hey, they're
Le
rude
voy a
in
nombrar un
Florida.
abogado de oficio para que lo defienda, señor. Gracias, pasa a su izquierda.
Next!
1,000.
¿Cuál fue la cantidad de la fianza? $1,000.
Hey, what up?
May I interpret via excuse,
Damn,
Your Honor?
Chad, you know
Absolutely. Have a great
Espanol?
day.
Thank you, Your
Jeez.
Honor. May you also have a great day.
That's what I'm talking about, Chad. Hell
Mr.
yeah.
Everbucker, do you just have one?
I do, Your Honor. Judge, I'm here on a limited representation for Mr. Jonathan Castro.
Jonathan Castro. Damn, they got shorts in Florida. It must be hot in
Castro
there.
Jonathan,
And I'm sure they don't even got air conditioning.
come on up.
Chale, vato.
Approaching.
Come on down to the price
And
is
Judge,
wrong, mi
I know Mr.
gordito,
Castro,
right
I'm
here.
representing him on an ongoing case, but this case here, this new one, is based on episodes well before, like a year before this current case started.
For the 2024 case?
Yes. Yes, it's actually back to 2023.
I've never seen anybody
So
else
there's
with
no
shorts
Parker
before.
versus State issue.
That's what I was wondering, because I
Yes.
saw the grand theft, the
Grand theft.
fraud lien, and an open case 24, so yeah. 8858, is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
You've been representing him on since before these charges came about?
Yes.
Empty,
So Judge, and I did note that the bond that was set on these three F3s was 5,000. Maybe the court could reduce it to maybe 2 on those 3 counts.
Your Honor, the state would object. Judge Carpanini did set the bond
We have
amounts
another
on this
crier.
habeas, and we would ask that those bond amounts remain in place.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with it being 5,000 per count, even if he had committed or allegedly committed the other crime prior to the incarceration. The point would be that he's allegedly committed 2 different crimes. I know it's not a Parker reason, but there's no reason to reward him with a lower bond either.
But a car, you ain't right.
So I'm gonna leave
You
this
ain't
bond
right.
set at 5,000. I'll put you in with limited notice of appearance. Obviously, sir, if you cannot afford to close the deal, when you come to court, ask the judge or me or whoever's there for an attorney, and one will be appointed for you.
I understand.
Closing
Thank you.
the
Good day,
deal is like
sir.
buying
Thank
your
you.
first house.
Thank
That's
you.
closing the deal. But possibly going to prison, that's not closing the deal. That just definitely has a warped sense of closing the deal, if you will.
And all the conditions of.
I want to know what the guy in the oxygen tank did. That's what I want to know. Definitely too old
Violence.
to be committing crime.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Let's get it up to 20,000 taps. We're only up to 12,000 taps, and there's almost 200 people in here. What up with that?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I have a Luis Rodriguez Cuesto, and his last name, spelling for the record, is Cuesto. There's no R in his last name. It's kind of all over the place.
Hey, don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Tap that screen. That's right. That's right, Chad. You already know what time it is. There being a bunch of Scrooge McDucks.
Chris? Last name.
It's under Rodriguez.
It's under Rodriguez.
Thank you.
No shoes. You gotta fight for them shoes, if you will. Just tap it. That's right, magic. Be like magic.
I got it.
Tap that screen. We got 15,000 already. Five more K. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You guys are acting like you guys are dropping
This
money
was
over here.
originally a warrant with conditions. Are you
Thank you,
representing this person throughout?
Yes, Your Honor.
Looks like this. You want me to read it?
No, waive the reading, and he did turn himself in on that warrant, Your Honor.
Bad
Okay.
charges. Bad charges. We're gonna go have to do an hour for that one. Drop one, flush one.
I'm setting the bond at 10,000 with pre-trial release conditions of a curfew and GPS.
GPS. Don't let that fool out. We don't have to worry about him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Wood chipper. Yup. Not head first. Feet first. We'll put him in feet first. One leg at a time, preferably.
Here's,
I hate that they don't read. I hate that they don't
You
read
ready
them
for South
charges.
County Judge?
Yes, we're gonna take care of that now. Thank you.
Michael Dykes, DYKES.
Hey, thank you. We hit the 20,000 taps. Thank you guys for not being Scrooge McDucks or Mr. Krabby Patties. Highly appreciate you guys.
Mr. Dykes, you're here on possession of methamphetamine. I'm setting a bond of 5,000. However, there is a warrantless VOP from both Highlands and Hardy. There will be a hold placed on those 2. With regard to the new law violation, do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
That's DY. I will appoint an attorney to represent you throughout the proceedings. I set a bond, found probable cause with regard to that first count. The other 2, the warrants provide that or that. Actually, no, are from Highlands and Hardy. We're sending talent side down there for them to pick you up when you're available to be released. So when you put the bond in, there's a release notice down to Highlands and Hardy. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I will go ahead and appoint the Office of Public Defender with regard to both Highlands and Hardy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Highlands and Hardy. Thank you, sir. Miss Happy Love.
Damn, their sandals look. Their sandals look like freaking rubber.
GLESON.
Oh, this food looks highly suspect.
Old because it's the vibe.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Hold the bonds on those, Judge, I'm sorry.
There's a hold on the Highlands and Hardy, and the others were, was 10,000 was the only charge.
But it was 5,000.
This guy, I wouldn't trust this guy with a litter of kids
Yeah,
or
sorry about that.
puppies.
I flipped him back, okay?
Let
Where's
alone a
your
child.
possession paraphernalia? Wait.
That's not him. I was looking at the bonds.
Your Honor, for Mr. Gleason, I just wanted to point out that he and alleged victim Melody Vega should be there also. Oh, well, she'll be at Central Jail. She's been charged with domestic violence battery on him. And of course, he's got the felony charge on her out of the same incident. I just asked the court to take that into consideration for bond purposes.
Put your hand down, Opie.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can I object, Your Honor?
No, I know. Give me the report, would you? I read it earlier, but I didn't notice.
That fool looks mighty nervous,
aspect of it.
super nervous. He looks like he's about to throw up too. I need to. My stomach. I don't feel good. Something. Hey, something's definitely wrong here. He looks like he's either about to poop. He's about to drop one, flush one right there, or needs to throw up, or both maybe. I don't know. But something's up with this kid here. Dunsky.
Sir, you're on domestic violence battery. Domestic violence when somebody knew or should have known that the person who with the domestic violence occurred was pregnant.
Pregnant?
Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Oh, that's
I've
bad.
reviewed the reports. I found probable cause. I'm going to set the bond at $5,000. I'm going to set conditions of pretrial release. Those conditions will include you're not allowed to have any contact with the victim directly, indirectly, or through a third party. Can't go to their home, school, place of employment, and/or work.
Boy, if you don't put your hand down.
That you're not to possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition, or knives, and that
Flush
you may return one time within 48 hours of release, accompanied by a law enforcement officer to retrieve any personal daily needs that you may have.
This
I
is a question
understand the
hour.
other half in this is also in trouble at this time. And I'm going to probably give very similar restrictions on her. Sir, did I put the PD? Yes. All right.
Who got his hand up?
So when you get out, make sure you set an appointment because that can obviously be changed by whatever judge is hearing this. All right, sir?
But I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Usually that's a bad idea, but I listen.
Go right ahead.
I want to drop charges on her and revoke my statement.
Okay, well, we can put that down so I know a little bit about it, and at least I know you're not afraid of her. So I can deal with her slightly differently, but you may go to your left.
Oh snap! She's gonna be showing up then right now. She's probably gonna be in those pile of women there. Those piles. That pile of women there.
Sanderson, the Public Defender's Office, Your Honor. I read the victim comment sheet for Mr. Harter, and the alleged victim wanted to have contact with him and also wanted the charge to be dropped.
Who would want to have?
But that's court take that in consideration for bond purposes.
We're gonna have to give him an hour.
Thank you.
Hour.
I had those notes as well. Mr. Harter,
Sir.
you have an attorney?
No, I don't.
Do you have the money to hire an attorney?
Oh, can you appoint me one?
I will. I'll appoint you an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. You have to fill out the application, pay the fee, but yet you see him, and then you can set up an appointment and talk to him about the case.
It's the same court, yeah.
Sir, I am going to, at this time, having appointed the PD, I'm going to find probable cause as to the information in the reports establishing a crime, at least as far as what I have to read in front of me. I know there's always more factors.
They are.
But
they're different
I am
locations.
they did want to have contact with you apparently. And that's entirely up to you, sir. But I'm going to put you on pretrial release conditions. And those conditions are, you may have contact, but you may not have violent contact which puts you in a situation, sir, where if you return home and the other party says, you know, he was violent with me again, you're gonna wind right back up in jail. That's why I'm saying if you need to think about it, think about it. Otherwise, you can return one time and pick up your clothes or anything that you need to with law enforcement as a witness.
They let
That way
everybody
you
go.
don't get in trouble that
They
way,
just
but
open the
I'm
gates.
allowing you to have contact. I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to. That's entirely up to you.
Hey, what up, Shannon?
You understand, sir?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day. I'm setting your bond at $5,000.
Okay.
Did you want condition 16, the no weapons?
Yes.
Okay.
16, 18, and 20.
That fool can't even walk.
Next is Henry, Henry. First name Barry.
Henry, come on down, Barry. To the Price is Wrong. Hey, thank you, Shannon. Highly appreciate you. What do you guys think Barry did right here? And that's surely not Barry White. That's boy shaking. Yo, he's super nervous.
Sir, you're in possession of more than one valid Florida driver's license and reckless driving. I'm going to set a bond regarding both at $500. After reviewing the reports, finding probable cause, this did exist. Sir, do you have an attorney or can you hire one?
If I could hire one, sir.
You can hire one.
I can hire one.
Or with your own attorney then. And your next arraignment is 8:15 at 8:30. Have a good day, sir. You should be able to bond out now unless you have something else holding you up.
Repeat that, sir.
You should be able to bond out now unless you have something else holding you up.
Well, I don't have no way of contacting anybody because I don't have no contacts with me, sir. And I'm trying to get in contact with somebody to get bond.
I just gave you a bond, sir, so you can bond out if you need to.
I can bond on myself, sir.
Yes.
You have to talk to the deputies when you get to the.
Thank you, sir.
Left. Thank you.
LeBron,
Hey, I don't know, but
LEBRON.
this
First
fool's
name
definitely gonna be
Orlando.
holding somebody's pocket. For sure. He's holding somebody's pocket. He will be.
So you're being held
It'll be
on
bad for him.
2 warrantless VOPs out of Suwannee. They call for your detention. So we will bring you back to first appearance on 8/16 at 1 if you're still in custody, if they have not picked you up by that time. You understand, sir?
No, sir. No, sir, Your Honor. I have completed my time already. I had caught 13 months consecutive in DOC, and I had following no probation. So this is the second time me coming here and Suwannee having a hold on me. First time they let me go. I don't understand why Suwannee is putting a hold on me. My family called Suwannee, and Suwannee said they have nothing to do with me. It's a DOC issue regarding CRD, and I already completed that CRD time, which was 2 months.
Thank you, sir. Like I said, I have a bring back date set for you. Good luck.
Would that be
When's
August
the date?
6th? Next week.
August 6th, almost next week, isn't it? Yeah.
It'll be a week out.
Thank you.
All right,
Have
thank
a good
you.
day.
Have a good day.
Next is Lowe, LOWE. First name Tyler.
Is this the guy with the Krizak pipe from the other day? Nah, it looks like him, but it's not him.
Tyler Lowe, sir, do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you have the money to hire one?
No, sir.
You're charged with trespass on an unoccupied structure or conveyance, theft of a utility, service.
Hey, act up. Thanks
The
for the
bond's
share.
previously been set at 1,250. I'm appointing an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Have a good day, sir.
The women are here. You just can't see them yet.
Next is Mohammed, MOHAMMD.
Hey, somebody wheel this man to the podium, please.
I got you.
It'll take all day.
Put your hand up, man.
Hey, thank you for
Aggravated
Tucker's mom.
battery,
Thank you
person
for the subscription.
uses a deadly weapon.
Hey, Tracy, thank you for that daily heart. What up, Nicole? Welcome back. Do you have a collect call from? I didn't realize.
Sir, do you have an attorney or can you afford to hire one at this time?
Appreciate you, Tucker's mom. Highly appreciate
Oh,
you.
sir.
Country, what up?
Our appointed attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Appreciate
I've
you.
reviewed the reports. If unprobable cause did exist, I'm setting your bond at $15,000 with the condition of pretrial release. You're not to have any contact with the person named in the arrest affidavit or offense report. You understand?
You understand?
Thank you. You may step to your left. Yeah. No weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. You may step to your left.
Hey, Culver, thank you for that rose. Highly appreciate you.
What court date is? I don't know. I already changed the page.
Somebody wheel this man. Obviously, he doesn't know how to use
Santiago, first name Mariano.
Mariano. Come on, Mariano. Come on down. To the price is wrong. Oh shit! This one can't even move. Or he can't even use his slippers. Oh my back. My back. Oh my back. Struggle is real.
Wheelchair Santiago, Mr. Santiago.
Yes, sir.
Charged with possession of cannabis. There's a bond set of 1,000. Tampering with physical evidence. There's a bond set of 5,000. And possession or use of paraphernalia. The bond set at 1,000. Additionally, there's driving while license suspended or revoked. That bond is set at $250. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Thank you,
Read the
Tracy.
reports, affidavits, found probable cause. I wish you good luck going forward. You may step to your left.
Hey, Mr. Clean didn't age that well.
Last one is Terry, Terry. First name Calvin.
Calvin? Damn, those McDonald's days, they didn't do too good for him. Calvin definitely messing up. And if you guys are from
Sir,
the
you're
80s
in
and 90s,
possession of cannabis, not more than 20 grams. Bond's going to be set at $1,000. Warrantless VOP grand theft dwelling. There's no bond, and you're going to be held on that no bond until you are returned in front of the VOP judge. And also regarding the warrantless arrests for the false reports and the paraphernalia. Additionally, sir, you're charged with paraphernalia, which I'm going to set a bond of $1,000. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Have a good day. You may step your left.
When will my court date be?
8:15.
Oh, I have to sit here for 15 days.
That's it. That's all.
Calvin's going to be sitting down for a minute there.
All right, here's first Central.
All right, here we go for the women. The women are up next. What do you guys think? What do you guys think this lovely young lady did right here?
First name's gonna be Abadia Catherine, Abadia.
What up, Mandy?
All right, this was warrant, arrest with the warrant. There are a couple conditions of pretrial release that I have to set in order to set a bond for you. And in this case, it is that you're not to have contact directly, indirectly, or any way, shape, or form with Flo's shopping. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. And that is a condition of pretrial release. I'm setting a $15,000 bond.
Hey, who thinks?
Man, do you have an attorney? Can you hire an attorney?
Hey, how many boom booms do you guys think we're gonna have today?
All right, I'm gonna put that you're gonna come back with your own counsel. Your next court date is 9/2 at 8:15. If you find that you cannot afford one, you can apply.
Oh,
when
I
you
know it
come
stinks in
back.
there.
Otherwise, we'll see you then. You currently have a bond, so you should be able to get out. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Armstead, Arnstead.
Boom
Journey.
boom. I said. But no, boom boom was from
You get
yesterday.
Beverly?
And you're charged with trespass on property. Do you have an attorney?
Damn, that lady's
No,
still
sir.
crying on the corner.
You are
Why
an
is she crying
attorney?
so much?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Reviewed the reports and affidavits. Found they contain probable cause.
Damn, they're bringing
I
more
say you're
people
bonded
in?
$1,000. I wish you good luck and have a good day. You may step to your left.
Which corner? On the left. You can't. On the left. You guys can't see her. She's right here in gray.
Beverly Essence, Beverly.
Oh, her.
You're here on a violation of probation signed by the Honorable Judge Spoto. Goes for no bond, so you will have no bond until you're returned back and
No, don't move her.
back in front of Judge
Why
Spoto.
she move
And
her?
when you do have get a bond, there will be a hold placed on you for the fugitive from Justice Warren out of Georgia. So if you could put a note to send the teletype.
If you didn't see her,
Crawford?
it is pretty packed today. Today it was definitely a busy
Thank you.
Tuesday night.
All right, you may step to your left, ma'am.
I just want to pull up.
Next!
Oh, I'm sorry.
These two cases.
That's my fault. One of them's a fugitive, so I didn't know.
Pointed on both.
Oh, you can, actually, that's right. Do you need help with the fugitive case and or the, murder case? Or petty theft?
Hey, what's up, Lynn?
That's the reception.
It was on the way.
All right,
Ay,
I'm going
ay, ay.
to figure it out.
You have to catch it on the replay on
Fugitive
YT.
hearing is that next week.
Next week?
August 11th.
Yes.
8/29.
You gotta back that thing up.
What day was that? You said the 11th?
Yeah, 8/29. I'm sorry, 8/11 at 8/29, sorry.
8/11, 8/29 is gonna be your fugitive hearing.
Thank you.
I don't think she's pregnant. That lady looks like
Crawford Chanel, CRAWFORB.
I think they probably did, T and Co. And none of these they don't look young. I don't see anybody that looks pregnant.
You're here on a hold for a Hillsborough County case, violation of probation. Sitting at teletype, or set this for a bring back date, I would imagine. This is no other case.
This is Crawford.
Damn, sorry to hear that, Lynn. Hopefully everything works out.
Yeah, and both those VOPs are from Michigan.
That's for status hearing August 6th.
Am I right? Both of those VOPs are from Hillsborough, correct? Crawford.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think they have more today than yesterday.
Next week.
There's so many people in here, it's making me
Right now,
nervous.
let's say separate 6. Does that work? That's next week.
Yeah, August 6th to see if they'll come get her.
Thank you.
Can I say something, Your Honor? For the record, my family has been back and forth. This case was done. I don't have anything. They said that I don't have no warrants. This was done in June of 2024, and this is stopping me from going to my program. I've been here since June the 19th, and they just brought me back to court yesterday because somehow in Polk County, the secretary she put in, and it's starting my cases all over again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm done with everything. I've been done with that since last year. And
That sounds like a really great thing to tell your attorney, ma'am.
I
Nothing I
did.
can do except for work on paperwork in front of me.
Step to the left.
Thank you.
Next.
So I'm coming back next week on the 6th.
I'm
Yes,
not the
ma'am.
one.
Okay, cool.
Hey, thank you, Lynn. Highly
Desai
appreciate that.
Marcia, DESAI Marcia. Album?
What up, Vic?
Got it. Ma'am, do you have an attorney?
No, I don't.
Need me to appoint an attorney?
Absolutely.
I can't afford one.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. Ma'am, how old is your son?
30.
That's what I thought when I was reading this. Still living at home?
Yes, he's moving out though.
I want you to be able to return to your own house. In domestic violence cases, I normally don't do that. You're gonna have to show proof to the pretrial release people that he's been moved out. So for today's purposes, I'm gonna say no contact directly, indirectly, or otherwise. I will put a big caveat there. If we know he's out, I think you should be able to move into your home. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right.
Will I get by?
Otherwise, you're not to talk to him. You may want to have contact or not. Just stay away from him because he clearly put you in this situation.
Damn, okay, so the other doesn't
Yes,
sound
sir.
bad right about now.
Do I have bond?
I'm gonna set a bond, yes, ma'am, and I'm gonna set a low bond at that. Because I read the reports and I'm a little surprised you got arrested, but
This is not Maricopa.
you know, these days, even if you're their parent, apparently you can't smack them. So you got to realize that. I'm going to set a bond at $1,000. You're to have no contact with the victim. listed in the reports, indirectly, or through third party. And I'm going to put a prohibition against you carrying any firearms, weapons, guns, or ammunition. I give you 48 hours to return to your property for the purposes of a health item, medication, or clothing. But as I said, this may be modified to allow you to return home. Can we type something in there?
That's what I just did. If son has moved out, she can go back to her home.
That's perfect. And I'm putting a caveat, if the son has moved out, you can go back to your home. So when you return out there with law enforcement officers within 48 hours of your release, law enforcement officer may be able to confirm your son is out of the house. And then, you're in a situation where we can very easily change that. Have a good day, ma'am. You may step to your left. Do you need an attorney, actually? Yeah, I did appoint one, didn't I? Thanks. Yeah, all right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bowel Carrie, Fauble.
What up,
Carrie?
Nicole? For anybody that wants to watch Maricopa County, I'm running that one on YT. I'm gonna stay right here on Polk
Did you
County
say
because it's a
Carrie?
full house.
Harry,
Thank
Fauble.
My fault.
John.
Hey, thank you for the follow, pretty. Highly appreciate you, if you will.
Here, ma'am, you're here on a warrant. Signed by.
Thank you, Emily. I love Miami-Dade. So Miami-Dade's on. I got that one running on YT. If you want to watch my, as a matter
Signed
of
by
fact,
the
it started.
VOP judge at any rate. You're to be held not bonded until you're brought back in front of that judge.
Shoes are for
Because you're
losers.
here on 7 counts of violation of probation. That hearing will be
5 a.m.?
8:18. Do you have an attorney, ma'am? Do you need me to appoint an attorney for you?
I need one appointed, yes, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you. You may step to the left.
Thanks, sir.
Next up is Jones,
Nah, she's still there. She's
Jones.
she's still crying. She's still there.
Ezra.
Sanderson Court Defender's Office. There are some stipulations with the state regarding some of her charges. That there should be no probable cause on the DV battery, and she should be ROR'd on that as subsumed in the higher charge of burglary with assault or battery. And also there would be a probable cause for a second degree misdemeanor criminal mischief instead of the third degree felony. And also point out that the alleged victim, I believe, is her mother, and she does want to have contact with her.
All right, state you rising.
Yes, Your Honor. Matthew Hander on behalf of the state. Those are the agreed stipulations that the state has with the public defender. I would be requesting, though, as to count 1, the burglary with assault or battery. That is a first-degree felony that is punishable by life. As such, we are asking that the defendant be held no bond.
Hey, the 2 a.m. stream is tentative. They don't have it all the time, but they've been having it a lot
Of
lately.
course, but if the victim is wanting to have contact and the facts of this case are what they are, or at least what I've read, I'm not going to do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
With the burglary with the assault or battering, instead of bond of $20,000, criminal mischief will be set at $5,000, and then ROR the domestic violence battery, touch or strike.
This if there was a stipulation for the second degree misdemeanor for that, since no value was listed in the police report.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I missed that. 500 on the criminal mischief. And did they have were you guys already appointed?
I don't think so.
Ma'am, do you need me to appoint an attorney?
Yes.
Can you hire one?
Hey, L Shark, thank you for that. And
Okay,
Cindy,
I'll
thank
appoint an
you.
attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck, you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, for the criminal mischief, is that in?
Can I ask
Yeah.
you about that, or did they already ask? me?
No, actually, some too.
Huh?
I gave you for the domestic violence charge or done it. But the other 2 charges you have off.
I have bond. Thank you.
what up, M?
Next we have Glee Vicki, Lee. First name Vicky.
Glee Vicki?
DV simple assault, setting bond at $1,000.
Wow.
That could be.
Thank you for sharing the live.
Ma'am, do you need an attorney or can you hire an attorney?
If you, I don't, do you want a public defender or are you gonna hire?
I
an
don't
attorney?
think I need an attorney, do I?
You don't have to have one. He's asking if you would like one provided, if you're gonna hire one, or if you're gonna represent yourself.
Oh, this is our
Oh, I
first time.
can't
She's a
represent
first timer.
myself, but I don't,
Didn't know I needed one. You will, well, I mean, you have charges, so it's gonna go to court. So either you're gonna represent yourself, you're gonna hire an attorney, or you're gonna have.
No, I'm not hiring an attorney. I don't have the money.
Crier's next.
So
Crier's coming
please,
up
yes.
next. Crier
All right,
incoming.
I'm gonna write down that you can hire your own attorney. Your next court
No,
hearing
no,
is
no, no, no,
8:15.
no. I didn't ask for that.
Oh, didn't have the money, I apologize.
Public.
I'm gonna appoint you an attorney, your next court date's 8:15 at 8:30. I set a relatively low bond, the only thing I'm gonna ask as a condition of pretrial release is that you stay away from Lindsay Herndon. Can you do that? No contact?
We live together.
Yeah,
Okay, yes, sir.
Not anymore.
But they live together.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We do.
Are you,
Shoot.
okay. 48 hours to return to get any investment that you may have. At this time, you can't stay there, but you can always apply for modification once you meet with your attorney. Just come over and make sure you meet with your public defender, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Crier, come on. Damn.
McAfee, Tabitha, MCCABE, Tabitha.
She's not crying.
Ma'am,
no
you're
more.
resisting an officer without violence, or at least that's the charge. I've read the report and I found probable cause exists within the four corners of that document. Bond has previously been set at 1,000. Do you have the money to hire an attorney, ma'am, or do you need one of one?
Oh, yeah, I knew she
I
would
will
cry.
appoint you an
She cried
attorney
or
from the
laughing.
office of the public defender. Good luck to you, ma'am. You have $1,000 bond now.
She did all that crying. She didn't say nothing.
Parker, Janine, Parker.
Anderson Public Defender's Office, Your Honor. I would point out that she was here in front of Judge Kaler at first appearances on July 23rd, 2025, and Judge Kaler said if she's still in custody to bring her back today for her 7-day review hearing. Since Osceola or Broward County apparently doesn't want to come get her, I was going to ask that she be ROR'd on all of her charges out of that county.
Out of which county? Broward?
County, they didn't come get her in a week.
Do we have any contacts from them, or does the state have any information?
Your Honor, the state does not have information from them. I would ask that they be given the opportunity to pick her up and for this to be reset.
Reset? They have already
And
had
how
a
many
week.
times has she been brought back previously?
I know the one time I didn't go back in time to see if, I thought she'd just come that last time. I didn't know if there's any limit on how many times this.
Well, no, I've had a couple that have been back 2 or 3 times and before I realized that. When I realized that, of course.
2 or 3 times.
But I was gonna give them 1 week to see if they can get any information, teletype. Otherwise, she can be released at the next court date if they'll pick her up or there's no message saying we're on our way.
Is there any way that could be on the first appearance paper that if they don't come to get her at the next court date, that she'd be ROR'd at the next court date?
Can you add that to the?
That would be great.
That's
I'm asking
ridiculous.
clerk on that one.
Trying to look up televised. I didn't make comments.
Yeah, all right. Put that in the comments. Thank you.
When will my next court date be, Judge?
That's, this is still the same case, right?
So she has warrants in another
It'll
county.
be August 6th.
And that county has 7 days to pick
August
her up.
6th.
Yeah, 8/6.
And they haven't picked her up yet.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Every day.
So they're giving that county another 7 days now to pick them up.
Next up, we have
her
Payne,
up again.
Payne. Pernia?
Pernaya.
Pernia? Yes, ma'am.
You're here on a violation or failure to appear, essentially the weekend work release. You
Weekend work
have the
release.
rest of your sentence to serve and you can serve that straight time, then they will release you. I think that is essentially your only option at this point unless.
I don't know why she's on the docket. We didn't used to have weekend work release failure to appear cases on the
It
docket.
should have been taken off.
We received information that it was taken off.
Okay. You should have been taken off, but you weren't. But as soon as your time's done for the weekend work, you should be released. Have a good day, ma'am. Step to your left.
Thank you. Reagan, Payne, Lisa, Regan.
BOP possession of cocaine, no bond warrant signed by Judge Carpenini. Ma'am, do you have an attorney?
I have, Kevin Cox, and then sometime they gave me
Are
something.
you gonna
that
be
I
able to
don't know.
retain him for you on this case in the future?
Yes,
Yeah?
Rivera.
yes. Please.
All right. Then I'll put down that your family's gonna hire their own attorney. Next court hearing is at 8:11 at 8:30.
I don't have my own attorney. I don't have my own attorney.
I thought you said that they were gonna be able to hire him again now.
Oh, no, they didn't hire him. They gave
Okay,
me.
all right. Our appointed attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
When do I go to court?
The 11th.
Next we have is Rivera Taisha. Taisha, Rivera.
Ma'am, you're here for domestic violence, battery, theft, or strike.
Boom,
Or
boom.
charged with.
If you will.
Sorry.
Again, I try to get to.
Hey, I don't know who has more domestic violence, Pima County or Polk County. What do you guys think it is? Why?
Ma'am,
Not the.
I'm going to put pretrial release conditions on any bond that I'm about to give you because you're charged with domestic violence. Do you have an attorney at this time?
No,
Do you have money to hire an attorney?
no.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Bond's gonna be set at $3,000. Additionally, if you bond, I'm going to put you on conditions of pretrial release. You will not use, possess, carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives. You are prohibited from having any intentional contact with anyone identified in the police report, notice to appear, or complaint affidavit as the victim.
This is
You
Polk
cannot
County in
contact
Florida.
directly, indirectly, or through third party, social media, or any other means. You just stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, or school. You have one time within 48 hours of being released from custody to return, accompanied by a law enforcement officer, to retrieve your personal belongings, health needs, medications, business-related paperwork. I've appointed the PD, found probable cause. Have a nice day. You misstepped to your left, ma'am.
James, do you have
Robertson
merch?
Nikki, Robertson.
Good
I
afternoon.
was
Your
working
Honor.
on it, but I got
Good
sidetracked.
afternoon.
Maricopa starting.
Looking for the name.
All right.
Robertson.
Robertson, thank you.
She does not pay.
All right. Our appointed PD to represent you, ma'am.
Simmons.
Okay, can you
That
tell me
says-
when the court date is?
You're here on 3 violations of probation. You tested
Great.
positive. You will be brought back. Well, yeah, you violated 3 different charges that were on your affidavit. But yeah, it's
They
3
took him away?
violations
Damn it.
technically. It's really 1, but you
Okay.
understand. All
I
right.
know, I'm sorry,
I
I'm new to
found
office.
probable cause. I've appointed the PD to represent you, and you can't get out before you go back in front of that judge that is over the VOP division. So I wish you the best of luck. Currently, your court date is set at 8/18. You may step to your left.
Okay, thank you. The 18th of August?
Yes.
Yeah.
Simons, Wendy, Simons.
She does have a ball.
Unregistered failure to have motor vehicle registration. Bond's already been set at $250, sir. Ma'am.
She probably tore up a sheet.
You should be able to bond out at this point. Unless something else is holding you up. Do you need me to appoint an attorney for this, or are you gonna hire somebody?
No, I don't need an attorney. I just don't have any contacts on the outside. Everything's on my phone.
Let me see your history.
Jail accessories.
Is that it? Here we go.
She probably used some toilet paper. Nah, toilet paper is not gonna hold up like that. I'm pretty sure she tore up a sheet. One of those, some of the linen, if you will.
All right, ma'am.
I have no problem paying any fines if I'm ROR'd.
No, I
decent
understand that,
job.
ma'am. Don't talk. I'm thinking about it.
He said,
Okay.
I was considering going the other way, but, are you going to be retaining an attorney or do I need to appoint one?
I'll maybe need one.
All right, I'll appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. I will put you on pre-trial release. I will straight pre-trial release you, which means that you will call into pre-trial release when you're released, when you are
what up, Alexis?
released. You're gonna talk to somebody there. You're gonna report in twice a week. You're not to get into any trouble whatsoever. A
Yes, sir.
law violation will certainly put you back, probably in a no bond situation.
Yes, sir.
So just obey the rules when you're out, but I'm giving you a
Yes, sir.
chance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Standifer, Katie, Standifer.
Ma'am, you are being held no bond currently on a tampering of physical evidence, but at this time I'm setting a $5,000 bond. Resisting an officer without violence is 1,000, possession of paraphernalia 1,000, possession of cocaine 5,000. Read the reports of unprobable cause. Ma'am, do you have an attorney or do you need me to appoint you one?
Want me one?
I will appoint you an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. Coming back on 9/2 at 8:15. Best of luck to you, ma'am.
I got a mom.
Step to your left. You do.
And this too.
She looks like you know who she looks like Rango. Have you guys ever seen that cartoon Rango?
Vega, Melody, Vega, Melody.
Melody.
Remember Landon, Lethan was the other party on this, charged with, DUI a pregnant person, or she was a alleged victim. My understanding is you gave him one time to go to the house with law enforcement. I would ask if she'd be allowed to live at the house. And ask that the fact they're both charged in the same incident be taken into consideration for bond purposes.
This is her.
All right. And hers is charged as a misdemeanor. Ma'am, do you have an attorney or are you going to hire an attorney? Yeah, you
I
might
need
be.
one appointed.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender provisionally, assuming that that you are, or you qualify. I apologize. With regard to the DV battery Tetra strike, I'm going to set the bond at 2,500.
She is.
I've already ordered your other half that he told him he couldn't go back to the house, with the exception of the one time with law enforcement presence.
I didn't see her yesterday.
If you are in fact pregnant,
Not that I recall.
which the reports indicate and are sworn to, I'm going to give a little more understanding about your inability at this moment to get a new home. So I will allow you back in the
Is it
house, but
her?
you're still not to
No.
have any
Is it?
contact with him at all.
I knew it.
You understand that?
Yes.
And
What happened
you're
with her
not
yesterday?
possessing firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition. If you get caught doing anything else that is a new law violation, you're going to be held no bond. So you got to be careful, okay?
Oxygen tank is back.
Thank you. Can I step to your left?
Next.
Your Honor, I've got one more female that just came from the processing center. She'll need a Spanish interpreter.
We'll get that when we're done with the others. Or
Therefore, I've also got one male we're gonna call out of order. He's having some medical problems.
okay.
Oh, the old geezer, the oxygen tank guy.
Last name's Horn. First name Bruce.
What kind of charges?
Horn.
Mr. Horn, he's been in the hospital last couple of days. I would point out, I didn't see any prior record for Mr. Horn in the CCIS. I would note, I believe he's 78 years old. I was gonna ask if he could either be straight pre-trial release or a low bond based on that, his age and no prior record.
Report again.
78 years old. Damn.
Understanding this does involve allegedly a handgun.
Yeah,
A handgun?
that's my boss. I'm just looking.
I'm pretty sure he had a Wolfenstein gun.
Your Honor, we are going to ask that bond be set in this case based on the facts and circumstances, and that the alleged weapon that was used was a firearm. I would note that this is a third-degree felony.
I'm going to set a standard $5,000 bond on it. Sir, do you need me to appoint an attorney, or are you going to be able to hire one?
I don't know at this time.
I'll appoint you an attorney to be on the safe side at this moment. If you
All right,
don't
thank you,
qualify,
sir.
they'll tell you when you're done with the application, but your next court date is 9/2 at 8:15. You should be able to bond out now. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, wait, we got to put you on pretrial release too. I apologize. Pretrial release was no violence, no violent contact, no guns, weapons, ammunition, or otherwise.
So you want no violent contact?
Didn't see the victim questionnaire. That's what I had noted on here, so I was thinking that they contacted you,
I
but
don't think so.
And then Amerson Jamie.
okay, just no contact with the victim, period.
Okay, so
You know, we
17.
feel like to go back then one time with law enforcement to get his stuff out of the house.
Absolutely, 48 hours upon release, you can go back with law enforcement to get your personal medicines, please meet.
So 16,
Thank you, sir.
17.
Thank you. Yes. They accept your work or you left.
Well, that was pretty uneventful.
Who do we have here?
Last name is Alam, Allam, first name Joseph.
Joseph.
You're on a VOP, no bond warrant, so that's going to remain at no bond. Do you need the assistance of counsel?
Yes, please.
One attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You'll be back on 8/25 in front of that judge. Good luck to you. You may take a left.
Next is Amerson Jamie, Amerson, first name Jamie.
You're here on possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. The possession of paraphernalia is 1,000, possession of meth is 5,000.
Hey, this guy looks like the guy from
You
Breaking
need an
Bad.
attorney appointed,
Yes, sir.
one attorney from the Office of Public
I don't
Defender
remember
to
his name.
represent you. Reviewed the reports, found probable cause existed.
The young
So
kid.
unless, what is this thing from Tennessee?
He's on probation.
The one that
In
hooked up with
Tennessee.
Is that no
Eisenhower.
extradition?
Yes, sir.
Jesse. Yeah, Jesse.
So this was not an extradition warrant?
He does.
Okay. So these are the only two counts that appear to be holding you, so you should be able to bond out. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ball Justin, Ball, first name Justin.
The Public Defender's Office. I do have a stipulation with the state regarding bonds on the two possession of the firearm, the convicted felon charge, and the possession of ammunition. Of a convicted felon, that the bond on the firearm charge should be $7,500, and that the bond on the ammunition should be $2,500, which would be a total of $10,000. And that's because at some point the state can only file on one of those charges, and that way the two bonds equal, I guess the bond that you normally would have for that type of charge.
That works for me. I will
Which one,
go ahead and
Bernie?
set bonds in the amount of 7,500 per stipulation and 2,500 per stipulation. The other bonds have previously been set, resisting 1,000, possession of paraphernalia 1,000, possession of methamphetamine 5,000. Sir, do you have an attorney? Can you afford to hire one, or do you need me to appoint one?
You appoint one.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. Step to your left, please.
Rowdy Stephen, Berouty.
Hey, thank you for them
Yes, on his
glasses.
behalf. I'd like to waive the reading of the charge he's on probation for.
This is bad.
Below law.
If they didn't read the charges,
2016 case.
Got it. All right, you got picked up on a warrantless search. You're gonna have to go back in front of the VOP judge for warrantless arrest. You're gonna have to go back in front of the VOP judge at this time. Sir, do you need an attorney appointed to you?
Yes, sir.
I will appoint an attorney for the Office of Public Defender. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Bisono, Bisono, first name Lewis.
The flush means that they're a piece of crap. They have some bad charges.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir. Bisono.
I'm sorry. This is driving on suspended license, setting a bond of 1,000. Do you need an attorney, sir?
No.
Broussard?
I will put, you're gonna hire your own. I found probable cause from the
toilet makes a flushing
citation and
sound.
the documents. He's going to hire his own attorney. Your next hearing is 8:15 and 8:30. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Lalock, David, Block, David?
Yeah, unarmed burglary, occupied dwelling, felony of the second degree, petty theft, third or subsequent, 5,000. You also have a different case of summons, but yes, state.
Your Honor, Matthew Hendra on behalf of the state. Your Honor, we are requesting elevated bonds on this case based on his extensive criminal history, including a lengthy history of theft-related offenses. Based on his history, we are also requesting that he be put on GPS with house arrest conditions.
Pre-trial, can you pull up his NCIC or
CCS or JS?
the one that's every state?
JS.
Yeah.
No.
Not.
Okay.
Purge, Christopher.
I would agree that the 35 pages of criminal history seemed very problematic.
Purge.
And there was a ton of theft, burglaries, and thefts, weapons, weapons. Yeah, I think that deserves an elevated bond. I was set it at 25,000 for the unarmed burglary of a dwelling and felony petty theft at 10,000. Additionally, is to be fitted with a GPS before leaving jail. Sir, do you need me to appoint an attorney?
Yes, sir.
One attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent me.
Well, it's obvious that he's not a
Good
good
luck to you,
criminal.
sir.
He got
Step to your
35
left.
pages.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He's always getting caught.
Your Honor.
He must just quit now.
GPS, not just GPS monitoring is working.
Broussard, Franklin, Broussard.
All right. Sir, how do I pronounce your last name?
Broussard.
Broussard. Thank you, Mr. Broussard. You're here on violations of probation, warrantless violations of probation, 3 or more petty thefts, trafficking and stolen property, giving false verification, and one other. They appear to be out of this county, so you'll be brought back in front of the trial judge to hear those VOPs. Your next court date is 8/18 and 8/30.
That's not me. I got a text, sir. I just got a dirty urine.
Yeah, no, I was reading off all the violations you were on probation for when you got.
That was not me.
Okay, sir.
So I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You may step to your left.
Next, we have Burge, Christopher, Burge, first name Christopher.
I hate when they mix me up with somebody else's criminal record.
All right, you're on driving unsuspended or revoked license as a habitual traffic offender. There's a $5,000 bond amount previously set. The affidavit found probable cause existed. Sir, do you have an attorney or do you need one appointed for you?
I need one.
I will appoint an attorney to represent you. Next court date's 9/2 at 8:15. Have a good day, sir.
Dahmer 2.0.
Byers, Michael, Byers, first name Michael.
So you're here on DWLSR, second conviction. I'm setting a $2,000 bond, which was previously set at no bond. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, sir, I don't understand what that is. I thought it was just a driving.
Driving on a suspended license with a second conviction or more.
I wasn't even aware my license was suspended, sir.
Yeah, in Florida
yeah.
you do.
Things are shocking. Let me look at this driving history real quick. I could change those bonds amounts real quick. Depending on how few of those you have.
In some states they'll even arrest you for speeding, so it just varies. I know I'm from California, so this is kind of wild to me. But it be like that sometimes, you know. Hey, they're obviously generating a lot of revenue here.
I'll leave it at 2,000 at this moment. I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender. I've reviewed the affidavits and found probable cause. You may step to your left. Your next court date is
If they would only send you a reminder like a month
Buzzard happened to bond out.
before your license expires.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, yeah, Rick
What
Buzzard
up,
did
Lindsay?
bond out, yes.
That just kind of seems like a setup.
Yeah, next.
Next we have is Cason Kenneth, Cason, first name Kenneth.
Sir, on the DOR case, there is a purge amount of 5,500.
Coliso, Michael?
If you don't have that, they'll bring you back in front of the hearing officer to establish a much less
Lee, I gotta check on Lee.
Anthony?
fund that you can afford, but we don't have the time to do that at first appearance hearings. But you're here on possession of cannabis, there's a bond of 1,000. Possession of paraphernalia, there's a bond of 1,000. Possession of methamphetamine, there's a bond of 5,000. And tampering with physical evidence, there's a bond of 5,000. I reviewed the reports and I found that probable cause was contained therein. However, sir, do you have an attorney?
No, sir, I sure don't.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender if you need me to.
Yes, sir.
Your next court hearing is 9/2 at 8:15. Have a good day, sir. You may step to the left.
Okay, I can't get the bond reduced at all. I mean, that's kind of steep, ain't it?
12,000. It's 1,200, 10%. You can do it.
You can do it.
Step your left.
That will say you can do it. Damn. Damn, son.
Cole Shannon also bonded out.
You can
First,
do it. Put your
next
back
one
into
is Coliso Jr. First name Michael. It's Collicco.
it. Amber. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, you know what I say around here? Hey, if
You're charged with tampering with evidence, F3, aggravated assault, deadly weapon without the intent.
What up, Jonathan?
Felony 3rd degree, and battery, capture, strike, misdemeanor in the 1st degree. And if I do give you bonds, which I'm about to set bonds in this case, you will be put under domestic violence
another agua.
pre-trial conditions that include, and you've heard me say this, there's no guns, weapons, firearms, ammunition, or knives. You're not going to contact the victim, go to their home, talk to a third party and say, contact her for me.
Hey, why is this guy so happy
Go
over
to a
here?
vehicle
This
that's
was all
licensed to
happy.
employment and/or school. And within 48 hours of release from custody, you may return one time accompanied by a law enforcement officer to retrieve any personal clothing, personal health needs, medication, personal business paperwork, that type of thing. I'm setting your bonds and tampering at 5,000, DV aggravated assault without the intent at 5,000, and DV battery toucher strike at 3,000. Do you need an attorney, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
One attorney from the Office of Public Defender. I previously reviewed the reports, found probable cause. You may step to your left.
Next we have is Crisp Anthony, CRISP, first name Anthony.
So you're here on possession of paraphernalia. I'm setting a bond at 1,000. Possession of methamphetamine. I'm setting a bond at 5,000.
Fancy.
Do you have an attorney? Do you have money to hire an attorney? I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Reviewed the reports, found probable cause. Good luck to you, sir. You should have a bond now, at least with regard to this case. If it's the only thing holding you up, you should be able to get out. You may step to your left.
Why all these people don't have bonds on, I mean, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of that.
I don't understand it.
Dorsey Patrick, DORCE, first name Patrick.
Anderson's on his behalf. We were appointed on his case yesterday, and I had a probable cause challenge in the cannabis and paraphernalia. The state wanted 24 hours to supplement. I have not received any supplemental report, so I would ask that he be ROR'd on both of these charges, and we've already been appointed to this case.
State.
He's not gonna let him go.
Your Honor, I do not have additional information to provide the court at this time.
Garrido.
You guys do the public. We do the general public pays. Our taxpayers pay for these public pretenders. Just like we pay everything else for these individuals to be incarcerated. We pay the judges. We foot the bill.
The PD's previously been appointed. You've been advised of your charges based on what sounds more or less like an agreement. You guys.
Well, I mean, this is a probable cause challenge I had from yesterday,
Yeah.
and they didn't provide any supplements. That's why I'm asking that no probable cause remain to be found, and he be ROR'd on these two charges. He still has a post, I believe, a $5,000 bond or a bond on one of his other charge.
Every time she opens her mouth.
Is it one of these? Is there anything to do with the possession of a firearm by convicted felon or not?
I think that's the one that he had 3 charges yesterday.
Oh, you only came back on the 2?
I only came.
With regard to these 2 charges, I'm gonna ROR.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What? He's gonna
Have a good day, sir.
Okay, thank you.
That's the first.
Next up, we have Fancy Joshua, FANCY, first name Joshua.
He looks like a Timo or
Here
if you
on
will.
domestic violence battery, toucher strike.
Wow.
You've heard the conditions I placed on other people in similar circumstances, so you're gonna understand that you won't possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition if you bond out. And then you will not return to the house. You will not speak to the victim, text her, email her, use any social media, contact her, or through a third party. And then you can return one time within 48 hours of release from law enforcement to retrieve any personal clothing items, personal health medication, personal business related paperwork and or tools, but you must return with a law enforcement officer to do so. With that being said, I'm going to set bonds, battery, toucher strike at 5,000. For reading the report, probable cause was found. Do you need me to appoint an attorney, sir? Or can you hire one?
We'll need an attorney.
How much do you make each month?
Like a little over $3,000.
You qualify. I'm
Come
gonna
again?
appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Have a good day.
If you make $3,000, you could afford an attorney. Hell
The
no, you
next
can't.
2, Feliciano Cruz and Felix Lopez, both bonded out.
All right.
And now we have Garrido, GARRIDO.
Driving and suspended license appears to be charged with the first conviction. Do you have an attorney, sir, or can you hire one?
That's not me.
What's the last name?
Alvarado, at the end.
And this is Gandard, right?
Garrido.
Rito, Neo. We already did the other one.
I apologize. That's why we didn't understand. It's completely my fault. You were picked up on a warrant. F2. There's conditions of pretrial release on that warrant, condition 7C.
Is there a Green? Last name Green? Green?
Particularly, additionally, I'm gonna add 16, which means that you don't have to possess any guns, weapons, firearms, knives, ammunition. You have multiple retail thefts that are pending. I'm going to set a bond, sir. Do you need an attorney to represent you?
I can hire one.
All right. Or set the bond at $5,000. In the market, you will hire, wait, snuff to $15,000. And I'm gonna mark that you will hire your own attorney, probable cause exists, and we'll see you back on 9/2 at 8:15 for the judge handling the case. Have a good day.
Before we go forward, on the Garcia Alvarado, she was a woman, did she happen to bond?
15?
15.
Oh, I heard 5.
Yeah, no valid driver's license at 250, my guess is probably.
I just was gonna ask from.
Central, did Garcia bond Alvarado?
That's the one that's came late when she came from the processing center. She needs a Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Somebody,
what was the bond on?
Call the interpreter.
Somebody went man
What
down
was the
in
bond on
Maricopa
Garrido?
County right now. They
A
fell,
burrito?
they fell at the
What
podium.
was the?
Yes, I know she have that.
I said 15,000 plus three Charlie's conditions.
Yeah,
It is 15,000.
I'm a clip.
Okay,
it.
yes, sir. Next we have Gent, Dion, Gent. First name Dion.
Mr. Gent, your burglary, conveyance.
Yeah,
There's
he
no
did.
assault weapon firearm.
Harris.
And
Yeah,
grand
for sure was.
theft, 20,000 to 100,000. And this was on a warrantless or warrant that was served upon you on the direct information that has been filed. There's
I'll play it after this part is
$5,000
done.
bond established for both counts. And
Of course, we missed it.
pretrial release conditions as well. Well, let's check that out. No.
Hey, thank you, Lisa, for sharing the live.
I would point out that on the capias that Judge Franklin didn't check the box for him to be in pretrial release.
So that's up to you if you want to do.
Oh, he coughed it in and covered his mouth. That's very
You will have
unsanitary.
no contact with Dion, Lindsay Marks. Directly and indirectly, yeah. Through third party. You would not commit any new law violations. Sir, do you need an attorney?
Yes, sir.
One attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Review the reports found they've established probable cause. You may step to your left.
Next up, we have Green, last name Green, Green.
Mr. Green, here on possession of paraphernalia, possession of meth. I'm setting a $1,000 bond on the possession
Hernandez.
paraphernalia and $5,000 on the possession of meth. You have an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
All right. Our appointed attorney from the Office of the Public Defender, our note that you were out on bond in case number 24 CF 6444 and 25 CF 9272. And on those two counts, I'm going to hold you Parker v. State, revoking your bond that you were previously out on. I've appointed the Office of the Public Defender. I wish you good luck, sir. You may step to your left.
Harris Shaquille, Harris.
Henderson Public Defender's Office. No, I have a follow cause challenge on this case. If the only thing that he has, the only thing I saw was a writ for child support. It was unclear to me what the warrant was for violating his probation, but a pickup order for DRD would not suffice to violate his probation. Is there a different warrant that I overlooked or I didn't see that would actually be violating his probation?
1 second, I'll tell you.
Thank you, Melissa.
This was a violation of probation based on, oh wait, that's might be the one I wasn't sure.
It's said based on him being arrested.
Yeah, and it was based on him being arrested for warrant, and I asked myself that same question. Was that warrant a DRD order? Because that would not be sufficient, correct? That's all I see. State, do you have anything different?
I do not, Your Honor. Based on the information I do have, I would be requesting 24 hours on this case.
All right, I'll give you 24 hours, but if there isn't anything further, he's gonna get RR tomorrow. Just to make sure there's not something else out there, sir, I'm giving the state 24 hours, but if this is the only thing holding you up, the pickup order, they're going to wind up releasing you, or if you can't pay the $1,000 to purge out, then you'll be brought in front of a hearing officer and she can adjust that. Okay?
All right, can I say something?
Step to your left. You see him on.
Step to your left.
Hernandez, first name Luis,
Luis Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Easy, if you will.
So you're on burglary, unoccupied structure, criminal mischief, 201,000, grand theft, 755,000, grand theft motor vehicle, less than 100,000, burglary, unoccupied, conveyance, unarmed, criminal mischief, 200 or less, burglary of an unoccupied structure, unarmed, and felony petty theft, third or subsequent. Sir, do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney or can you retain one?
Yes, sir, I would like for you to put me one.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. I'm going to set bonds in the amount of $5,000 for the burglary, unoccupied structure, criminal mischief, 1,000, grand theft, 5,000, grand theft motor vehicle, 5,000, burglary of conveyance, 5,000, criminal mischief, 200 and more, but less than 1,000, 1,000, burglary unoccupied structure, 5,000, felony petty theft, third or subsequent offense, 10,000. You to stay away from any of the properties that you have listed victim at. I know there are allegations today, but you will be able to determine from the paperwork that you were given, who you have allegedly ripped off on different occasions. And those people should not be getting contact from you. You understand?
Yes, sir. Who is that I can't get contact from?
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's on the paperwork that you're gonna get when you get out. The affidavit itself. But see, people, if they're supported, real quick. Mr. Foster, Marquise Foster. See if that's it. Thank you, sir. You may step to your left.
There's another one.
So how much is my phone?
I had two affidavits.
And Mr. Chilton.
37,000. 700. Herndon Jason, Herdon, first name Jason.
Smith Defender's Office. I would just note that the alleged victim wants to have contact with him, so he's gonna ask for no violent contact with the victim.
David.
Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
You need to appoint an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Our provisionally appointed attorney from the Office of Public Defender, you charge of possession of meth and possession of paraphernalia, Bonds are set at 5,000, 1,000. You also have an EV battery touch or strike. I'm going to set a bond at 3,000. The victim has indicated that they are willing to have contact with you. So I will say no violent contact, but like I tell everybody that finds themselves in the situation you're in, you got there because you had a relationship with this woman or because you did something, I don't know which.
What up, Jenna?
You know,
Yes, sir.
I don't know what I read, but don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. I'm just telling you that if you don't believe you deserved it and you got pulled out for no reason or whatever else, you might not want to hang out with her. Otherwise, you can hang out with her, but there will be no violent contact, and if she makes an allegation, you will be heading back to jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
What's my bond?
James Antonio, James, first name Antonio. Go in. Thank you.
All right, this is failure to appear. Habeas is, Judge Ramirez apparently was sent a no bond, is that correct? Yes.
You understand, it's the public defender's office. I would ask for a 5-day hearing. I don't, it doesn't appear to me to be lawful to hold somebody no bond just because they failed to appear for pre-trial.
Fair enough, I will set a 5-day hearing. Then I'll get yelled at about it later, but I tend to agree with you that if we're gonna do no bond, we should have something a little more official.
Joseph
You need an
Fernandez.
attorney or no, the PD was previously appointed, but I did find probable cause for these documents. Thank you.
Do we know when the 5-day hearing is going to be?
Not yet, since we just, I'm
So
gonna,
that's- I would like to say something, Your Honor. I was released DRD court, DRD court child support.
Sir, why are you talking to me?
Go ahead.
Are you James?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you're back in, but you gotta,
I was released with no court date, no nothing. So they didn't tell me I had any court date or anything.
oh, you're right. You also got a new charge. I
I believe from
overlooked that. That was the resisting arrest without violence. I'm gonna set that bond at 2,000. Thank you for pointing that out.
does he want a PD on that?
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender with regard to that. I do appreciate that. They were able to get you a 5-day hearing, so you'll be back in there soon to be able to tell your attorney. Have a good day, sir.
What date was that?
We don't know yet,
We don't have one yet, because you,
Okay.
but it will be within 5 days. Have a good day, sir.
Next is Jones David, Jones, first name David.
You may step to your left.
This is Jones, David. This is the next one.
Okay. Ms. Jones, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good. You're in possession, paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine. Your bonds were previously set at 1,000 and 5,000. You hire an attorney, sir?
No, I'd like you to appoint me one.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender provisionally, assuming that you qualify. I found probable cause, the bonds are set, so you should be able to bond out unless you have something else holding you up. You may step to your left.
What's my court date?
He doesn't have it. Joseph Fernell, Joseph. The last name.
Relation with the state regarding the operating a vehicle exceeding speed limit of 100 miles per hour. That on that one charge, that there should be no probable cause, and he should be released on his own recognizance on that particular.
1 second, you can read that again.
Because he was driving 84 in a hour zone. He was not driving over 100 miles per hour. He was not driving 50 miles over for the other part of that stat.
Joshua Taylor, Maldonado.
State. State.
Your Honor, the state is in agreement with defense.
Okay, so I will arm on the operating excessive speed. However, with regard to knowing driving while license suspended, it's going to be a second conviction apparently, so charged. There's a bond of 1,000. Sir, do you need the office of public defender to represent you?
Yes, yes, sir.
Appoint an attorney from the office of public defender. Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Lowry Travis,
Thank you, guys.
Lowrery. Travis.
So you're no valid driver's license. There's a bond of 250 that's previously been established.
Banning Anthony.
Sir, do you need an attorney?
Yes, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of
Man, I
Public
was
Defender to
starving. Hell, no, I
represent you.
wasn't paying attention. Hey, what's up with this vato?
I found probable cause from the documents contained in the court file.
What's going on with this fool's
The
hair?
next court date will be 8:15 at 8:30. You may step to your left.
I just got done eating lunch. That's right.
Maldonado.
I want to know what this
Joshua?
guy did. He's all happy.
MALDON-ADO.
He's been all laughing, nothing but smiles.
Here on the VOP, signed by me. You're coming back in front of the courts on the violation of probation.
Billy.
What day is it? Do we know? 8:25. Thank you. And have a good day, sir. You may step to your left. Oh, wait, do you need an attorney, sir?
No, I haven't, but I thought I had a court date on the 8th.
You may. I don't know. I'm just saying that the computer shows 8:25.
Hey, that fool looks like
next
1090
court
Jake.
date.
A little bit younger.
Manning Anthony. MANNING.
Pocket pool.
Wait, no, he said no.
I didn't hear, was it said that he had one?
Yeah, he said he had one.
Oh,
Thank you. That was my fault. All right, which one is?
Manning.
Thank you. Fugitive from Georgia. Sir, do you need an attorney to help you with the extradition?
Oh, so they finna come get me?
See,
They say, you said what, sir?
I said, does he need an attorney for the extradition hearing?
Yeah.
All right, I
Yes,
will
sir.
appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender for the extradition hearing.
I'm just waiting for them to come.
What up,
or
straight
they
up
did.
wood?
I'm sorry.
Have a good day, sir.
What is this fugitive hearing?
8:11.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How about you? How about yourself?
I'm good.
Next up, we have Morris Dilly. MORRIS. First name Dilly.
Any more chases today? I haven't gotten no
Here for
notifications.
trespass on property other than the structure or conveyance. Mr. Morris, I'm setting the bond at this time of $1,000. Should be able to bond out. You need an attorney, sir?
Yes.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir.
Is this one of these ones we don't know why he was held no bond on?
I plan on addressing that with the
Kimbo
judge. I've never
Slice?
said a lot of.
Was he here yesterday?
Like a lot of these
Yeah,
people that
I
have-
agree.
Or the
I just wanna
Timbo
get through this
Slice,
first.
I should
I
say.
understand.
I don't
Did
remember.
we skipped a
It looks
woman
familiar.
named Miller Fields earlier. Did she happen to bond out?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, she did bond out, and so did Mazzolone.
Give me 1 second.
Mazzolini Maximus also bonded out.
I don't have it on my document. That's a what?
Mazza,
MACZOLINE.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I put it in the wrong place. Thank you.
Normally at the end, when it's all over, they'll let us know the people that they didn't call out and if they bonded and all of that
Been
stuff.
doing
Thank
this
you,
when I
Melissa.
flip backwards as we go along.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, if they don't say it, normally at the very end, they'll tell us who bonded and everything, anybody they were
Do
missing.
it that way again.
Hey, thank
I've
you,
just been
Lego.
doing it so I don't have to go backwards.
Andrew, you've been out of it for so long that just don't remember how it's done.
Probably not. It's been a year. I mean.
That's what they really need. That you just meant to so long. I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, that fool left. He's gone.
Let's go ahead.
Gone like the wind. It was nothing. I don't even remember what he was arrested
Taking a
for.
leak and coming back.
It was
You have too
very
much.
uneventful,
You got that divided in half, right?
to say the least. Hey, what's up, Sue?
Are we taking a break right now?
And a lot of the times if they're held, like if they're held and they're coming to first appearance.
Yeah.
Some of it has to do with pretrial. If they've had more than 3 arrests within 6 months, if they're unable to interview, if it's immigration status, there's a lot of things that
There's a lot of
pretrial
reasons.
holds them for. So that is probably the answer that you need for that.
Okay, thank you. Are we on a break right now?
I think you had to make a phone call.
A break?
Oh, we don't need to go to the
snap.
restroom right now. I'm excusing myself. I'll be right back.
What up with this vato right here taking a break in the middle of the court over here?
Yeah, see what division you're set with first.
Hey, I'm doing good. I can't complain, Sue. They say commercial break. Let's see the dude fall down. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see while we wait right here. All right. This right here. What I'm switching over to right now is not gonna be live. All right. So.
Yeah, the date needs to go.
Letting you guys know if we could play it, then
She'll be back in just a minute.
live stream. YT. All right. Hopefully it doesn't come back.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh no, he's back. Hold up.
Want to make sure somebody was there when my logo got home.
All right.
Are we? Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here. We still got people here, Your Honor. We'll play the.
We're just waiting for the attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to return, and then we'll get right back to it. I apologize for the delay.
Your Honor. I'm gonna while we wait, I'm just gonna get the other stream ready.
Let's go ahead and get Pierre Jr.
Is this Morton?
Fletcher, who's that at the podium?
I was just
to demand
lining
that
the next one up
the
after the one I
governors
got
of
up
both
here. It's Morton.
Arizona and the Gila River Indian
Morton.
community sign a warrant before
Tyler.
you could be in.
I'm gonna pause it here.
And that you could have a warrant. Okay.
Courtroom side, the back girl, she don't.
Make sure I have the right person pulled up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to queue it up so like that we'll have it ready already when this court is over.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I needed to break myself for 1 second. I had to take care of something, but we should be ready to go now. Is this Mr.?
Morton Tyler, Morton.
Thank you. Mr. Morton, are you represented at this time?
That's it.
All right. Do you have the money to hire an attorney?
Yes, sir.
I will put down you're gonna hire your own. You're charged with possession of cannabis. The bond's previously set at 1,000. Possession of paraphernalia, the bond's previously been set at 1,000. Possession of meth, the bond's been set at 5,000. And driving in a suspended license with knowledge, the bond was set at 250. I'm gonna leave those in place. I reviewed the reports. They did contain probable cause as written. And I marked that you're hiring your own attorney and your next court date will be 9/2 at 8:15. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Next is Pierre Jr. Pierre, first name Jr.
So you're here on a info file for dealing in stolen property
Richard.
and information, giving false information to bond broker. Second one's F3. I believe, isn't it? It's not. That's a $5,000 bond. The first one, F2, that's a $15,000 bond. Read the reports from probable cause does exist. Sir, do you need an attorney appointed?
Yes, please.
I will appoint an attorney to represent you from the Office of Public Defender. Wish you the best of luck moving forward. Your next court date is 8/19 at 8:15. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
What was the 15,000?
Yes.
Next up,
Yeah.
next up, we have Richard, Ritter.
So you have just a litany of VOPs, but at least they're local.
Rivera Stephen.
And they're from 23 CF 6634 is one of the case numbers, and the other case number is 24 CF 2309. Was the Office of Public Defender previously appointed or retained, or did you retain somebody originally? Do you
I
have
need
anybody
a,
to hire an attorney, sir?
I don't, sir.
All right, I report in the PD on your behalf, read the probable cause affidavit and found that it did contain sufficient evidence or sufficient statements. With regard to the possession of cannabis case, it's gonna be 1,000 possession of paraphernalia, 1,000. With regard to the other 9 cases, you're being held, or no, actually, the other 11 cases, you're being held no bonds. These are all violations of probation. Be brought back in front of that judge. Have a good day, sir.
Can I get, do you know what date, court date?
One in, does that have one in attorney form?
Yeah.
I thought it did. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's say 8/13. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next up is Rivera Stephen, Rivera, first name Stephen.
Anderson, Defender's Office. First of all, I would like to waive the reading of all of his violation probation charges out of Polk County. And I do have a stipulation with the state regarding the Orange County BOP for the grand theft charge. That there's no probable cause for that one charge. He should be ROR'd on the Orange County case, as his probation was revoked on that one case on July 14th of 2022.
The grand theft, and that's a stipulation state?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
That sentence was revoked.
And no PC with regard to the Orange County theft.
He's probably
Do
going
not
through
put
withdrawals.
that down any lower.
I know, I was just looking at.
All right. For counts 2 through, 21, I found probable cause. I am setting a $5,000 bond per count. And additionally, I am requiring an ankle monitor be worn as a condition of pretrial release, that there will be no access to any computers, smartphones, or other internet devices. And that there will be a curfew from 6 to 8.
PM to 8 AM
6 to 8.
or 8 PM to 6 AM.
8 PM, 6 AM, thank you. Have a good day, sir. I wish you best of luck. Wanted the attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
And is he ROR'd then on the one Orange County charge?
Only on that charge, but yes.
Next is Rodriguez Pedro, RODRIGUEZ, first name Pedro.
Pedro.
Anderson, on his behalf, I do have a stipulation with the state regarding one of the 2 criminal mischiefs.
Dreams.
On one of those charges, there should be no probable cause, and it should be ROR'd on one of those charges, is the duplicate charge.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering that when I was reading it. With regard to the second count of criminal mischief, RORM, no PC. With regard to the original criminal mischief charge, there's a $1,000 bond, unoccupied structure, 5,000 unoccupied conveyance, 5,000 unoccupied burglary, unoccupied structure, unarmed, 5,000 grand theft, 5,000 grand theft motor vehicle, 5,000. Additionally, if you are put on a bond or you pay to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release, condition of which is you will have no contact with any listed victim of any charge in the reports. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
And do you have an attorney or can you afford to hire one?
No, sir.
Appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Next, we have Soper Layton, SOPER.
Layton. What the what? Sulfur Layton.
Unlawful possession of a suspended license. Onset at $250. Somebody should be able to bond you out unless you're in trouble for something else. Do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender to represent you. Your next court date is, so let me see his criminal history. No, give me that empathy one.
I wonder how they decide to take the order that these individuals are going to be being seen at. Is it by last name, or is it random by height, by charges? How do they figure out who's going to go up next? What do you guys think?
If nothing else, that sounds like a very fair bond at any rate. I'll leave it where it's at.
Let's get to 120K. Thank you. Highly appreciate that, Kim.
Did you say you needed me to appoint the office of public defender to represent you?
First come,
Yes,
first
sir.
serve.
Well, wait, what is that? Okay.
Spin a wheel.
I will appoint one, found probable cause. Have a good day. Step to your left, sir.
Next up is Sprouse Joshua, SPROUSE.
Draw straws.
The Strauss here on violation of probation, possession of paraphernalia, petty theft, and unlawful possession of a shopping cart.
What? Unlawful possession of a shopping cart?
Uncharged.
You got to be kidding me.
This is a no bond warrant signed by Judge Catherine Cumby. So you have to be brought back in front of her before you receive a bond, sir. Do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender to represent you. Good luck.
Yo, hey, homie.
Excuse me.
What
Judge
you in
Flynn,
for?
There should have been a recommendation in there from our probation officer, because this whole thing was a huge misunderstanding, and he said he put in a recommendation for my
for having
release
a shopping
this morning.
cart?
Wait, let me make it simple.
shopping cart?
Judge Cumby signed a no bond warrant. I don't have the right to change it right now if I wanted to, because you're gonna be held until you're brought back in front of her. But when you are, you definitely want to make sure to let the attorney know that.
Okay, do you know the date, maybe, or no?
Looks like 8/18 if they don't be in sooner. Good luck.
8/18, he said?
Next up, we have Wade Jacob, WADE is the last name.
Well, I definitely would not be. I would not want to be
All right.
incarcerated for a shopping
Violation of probation warrant, no bond, signed by Judge Pinkett. You have to be brought back in front of her. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of the public defender to represent you. The warrant provides probable cause. Good luck to you, sir.
When's my next court date?
8/18, 8:30. We're late enough in the batting lineup that I don't mind giving that information.
Next up, we have Whitaker John, WHITAKER, first name John.
Warrantless BOP for possession of methamphetamine, and shockingly, somebody possessed, tested positive drugs. So you'll be out on that BOP until you're brought back in front of the judge. And do you need an attorney, sir?
Yes.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender.
Public defender.
Sorry.
Yes, yes, sir. I'm gonna need the public defender.
Your court date will be 8/18 at 8:30. Have a good day, sir.
I'm not sure.
Next up, we have White Rodney, WHITE, first name Rodney.
Last name Hit.
So you're on.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is the first count of this? And I apologize. Just the way it's written confuses me a lot.
What is he here for? Come on.
Failure to return.
Keeping us in suspense over here. I can't contain myself.
Yeah.
Is it license or registration?
Yeah,
when
somebody
it's
got
canceled?
start for a shopping
I ain't never
cart.
had him.
Return licensed and registered. Wait.
I ain't
I wish
never
I was
had
making
nothing
this up.
registered to me.
DC license or regulation with insurance canceled. Oh, you didn't send in your license when you didn't get insurance.
I ain't never had a
Additionally,
license.
you had a fleeing to elude lights and sirens, which I find far more problematic. And driving on a suspended license. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
Additionally, you were out on a VOP for fleeing to elude the officers. With regard to the VOP, you're gonna be out no bond until you see that judge.
I
With
don't
regard
have
to new fleeing to elude with licensed sirens, we're setting that bond at 15,000. Knowing that driving while license suspended or revoked second or more, 1,000. And failure to return, because I don't know what that is, I can't find the crime in the charge, so I'm gonna RR you on that, finding no PC. With regard to, the other charges need to be taken much more seriously. And if you bond out, I am putting you on a condition of pretrial release, for an ankle monitor. So next time the police get behind you, you will know it is in fact a horrible idea to speed away.
I didn't speed away.
Understood, sir. You don't want to say
Your-
the thing.
Your Honor, my probation was up on the 2nd of this month. I don't understand where y'all's getting this VOP stuff from.
And that may be a very legitimate defense. Tell
I know
that
it
to
is.
your defense as soon as they, or tell that to your attorney as soon as they get out there. They can be brought back in front of the court quicker, but currently it's set for 9/2.
Y'all should keep up.
You want a public defender or no?
You want a public defender, sir?
Yeah.
Said yes.
Okay, I just would point out that the Department of Corrections says its scheduled termination isn't up till July 1st of 2026.
What?
Okay. Yeah,
That's a lie.
not
His
our
brother's
job.
not called.
I know my probation's up because my probation officer even said.
That's not what the Department of Corrections says.
I'm telling you what my
His
probation
probation
officer.
officer, was not- Kenneth Smith,
Yes.
his probation is no longer active. Even online
you.
in the Department of Correction, it now says that it is no longer active.
Thank you.
Oh, that's somebody on the phone, Your Honor.
That's somebody on the.
Who's talking?
She's about to get kicked out. She's about to get held in contempt of court, if you will.
Who's speaking?
Order! Amanda. It's Amanda. Amanda, I tell you. His wife.
Is that your wife, sir?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
What's her last name?
White,
Is it first name? Is it start with an A?
Amanda.
Yep. That's what it was.
I know my probation's completed though. I know.
Well, that seems to be what your wife thinks too, but I can't really take that legal opinion to the bank. I have to wait for it to come back properly, and the paperwork currently suggests that you're on probation at least through, and what was that date, Ms. Smith?
2026.
Yeah, I know. I understand that part.
July 2026, thank you.
Now he's being a nice guy. What happened, tough guy? You were just all tough about 2.5 seconds ago.
Hey.
Okay. Sorry, sir. We have one add-on.
Thank you.
The last name is
Is this Sideshow Bob's son?
Villalobos Benitez. Villalobos.
Docket under V, Vincent Victor, ILLALOPOS. Oh, it's on my doc.
We get sent different dockets, and I found that out this morning.
Oh, okay.
So it was not on my
Good
docket.
hair.
It's on mine.
So it's an add-on. Yeah, I think it was on Judge Flynn's too,
Okay.
but that's not it's sent to everyone. So
Hey, I
currently
would
it's
not
an
want to
add-on.
be in jail with that type of hair and look that young
This
with no
petty
facial
theft
hair.
one.
Yes, sir.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's a recipe.
Sir,
for
do you have an
disaster.
attorney?
No, sir. I would like you to appoint me one.
I will appoint an attorney to you from the Office of Public Defender.
Oh man, James.
I will set a bond of this at 1,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Unfortunately for you, you had a open case you were on bond for in
Looks too
25
fresh.
CF 5009. I'm going to revoke that bond based on fact that you violated your pre-trial, release or bond.
Yes, sir.
By committing or potentially having committed a new law violation that I have found probable cause existed for. Suspidia has been appointed to you.
Strapped to a
Good day,
bed.
sir. You may
See
step
the
your
Maricopa this morning where they didn't mute the guy strapped to the Maricopa? What are you
And do
talking
we
about,
still need to
Nicole?
get the Spanish interpreter out here?
Strapped to the bed? What? You sure, Maricopa? Or you talking about Pima?
We still need one if they're coming.
Yeah, we're calling for one right now. I apologize. I meant to call for one with 5 left, but.
Yes, sir.
Didn't we do Preston, did we?
What's
Hey,
up,
do
Christina?
Preston bond out or something?
We skipped quite a few.
Kristen, Peach.
I'm gonna cue it up right now. Let me see.
Yes, Preston Khalid bonded out.
Nicole, any feedback over here? I'm definitely interested in listening to what you're talking about.
And the new charges, retrial. We have the charges on there, on the
It was
order. Do
Maricopa
you want it on
County.
everything?
It was
Yeah.
house call, and they had
It's
him
just-
on a video
Yes,
strapped
sir.
down. What? At what time?
And while we're waiting,
I gotta see this out, Nicole.
Hernandez, let me get it pulled back up for you.
He was one of the first to get seen. What time was it? Was it 2 a.m., 8
He has a
a.m.?
co-defendant. You said
11
all the
a.m.?
victims and he made you read in the victims, but he also has a co-defendant. So I don't know if you wanted to put no
Has your
contact
wife?
with
My,
co-defendant.
she hasn't, not yet.
Okay.
We haven't had a cookout yet. Right
Like
when
when
it
they hand in
started, you
papers, he
could
can see
hear
what he's not supposed to do.
him rambling at 8 a.m. Okay, thank you. I'll check that out, Nicole, right now.
Well, they hand you this whenever you leave, so.
Let me see. While we wait,
Can we
are they bringing
start
somebody
putting
else
the
in?
court date on here so we know when they got out of jail, they know what their court date is?
Hold on. While we wait, I'm gonna get this ready over here.
I know that the court date would be from, normally they say ask the jail. A judge will say ask the
What
jail.
time is
So
it? Right now
that's
it's 12.
nothing to do with
12:06.
I was sure they give their court date at the jail, but I don't think they get a court date necessarily at the jail.
Really slow. I can try to see who that could come from.
All right, cool. I got it queued up right now. So as soon as this one's the last case is over, I'll go ahead and play Maricopa, the part where this fool saying it. It's what is it? 20. It's 8 p.m. over there. I gotta do a quick.
Took me longer than nobody does.
Gotta do a quick calculation.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Were you in need of the interpreter one more time?
Yes, we have one final case. Needed interpreter for. Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Full screen.
The last name is Garcia Alvarado, GarciaAlvarado.
El nombre es Garcia Alvarado. Thank you.
Arizona Pacific also right now.
Ma'am, you're here on a no valid driver's license. A bond has been previously set at $250.
She was here yesterday.
Can you
Señora-
afford an attorney?
You guys got really
Señora,
good
usted
memories.
está aquí porque se le acusa de no tener licencia válida de manejo y previamente ya se había establecido la fianza que es de $250. ¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado privado?
What up, Raven?
Señora.
Si yo tengo si yo puedo pagarlo, yo tengo que cogerle un abogado como quiera.
What up, man? No,
If
no.
I can pay for one, do I have to get a lawyer anyways?
No, it's just wise when you're dealing with the law to hire an attorney or get somebody to protect your rights.
No tiene que hacerlo, pero es algo recomendable cuando está acusada de un delito penal, el tener a un abogado para que proteja sus derechos.
Depending on how much money you make, I could appoint an PD from the Office of the Public Defender.
Si usted no gana mucho dinero, yo podría nombrarle un abogado de oficio, de la Oficina de Abogados de Oficio.
Okay, sí.
Okay, yes, would you?
How much money do you make each month?
¿Cuánto dinero gana usted al mes?
Ahora mismo yo no estoy trabajando.
At this moment, I'm unemployed.
I will appoint
Well,
an
I think
attorney
so.
from the Office of Public
I think so,
Defender to
Manolo.
represent her.
Voy a nombrarle al abogado de oficio para que la represente.
Okay. The bond's currently set at $250 because you have no local ties.
Damn,
We'll
no
leave it
face.
there.
En este momento, su fianza, como se le mencionó, ha sido establecida en $250 debido a que usted no tiene lazos locales.
Good luck to you. Have found probable cause from the citation in the court file.
Muy bien, le deseo buena suerte. Encuentro que sí existe causa razonable para esta infracción que está ante el juez.
Maybe she sells feet pics.
Yo puedo.
Step to your left.
Por favor, paso a su izquierda.
That should be everything for Central.
Thank you all. I appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Have a good afternoon, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So right now, this one is live. The one I'm gonna switch over to right now is not live. It played about 30 minutes ago on my other streams on YT. I got it queued up right now. So let's go. Let's go ahead and get it. All right, you guys ready? Here it goes. Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the microphone here.
If you'd please work your way to the second chair.
Why is that dude wearing gloves? Oh yeah.
Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Oh yeah.
Marlon Jermaine Howard, 12/23/1972.
Thank you very much, Mr. Howard. You are here on an allegation of a new charge. That allegation is one count of criminal trespassing. It is a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause to support that allegation, and I've appointed a public defender to represent you. Your next court hearings will be a status conference August 5th and then a preliminary hearing August 7th. They will both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On that allegation, you have a $1,500 secured appearance bond. If you post that and you are released from custody, you cannot return.
Are
you okay?
Man down! Man down! CPR! CPR!
JP Court. Get up, man.
We need an ambulance.
What's wrong with you? Get up.
What's wrong with you? Get up.
Get up.
What's wrong, man?
Disregard that last call.
Wait, replay. I missed it. Hold on. I'll replay it right now. Hold on.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
I'm alcoholic. They gave you some liver.
All right, replay. Here we go. We're going for a replay, all right? For those of you that missed it. He's finally.
Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Marlon Jermaine Howard.
Keep your eyes open. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Howard. You are here on an allegation of a new charge. That allegation is one count of criminal trespassing. It is a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause to support that allegation, and I've appointed a public defender to represent you. Your next court hearings will be a status conference August 5th and then a preliminary hearing August 7th. They will both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On that allegation, you have a $1,500 secured appearance bond. If you post that and you are released from custody, you cannot return.
Oh, man down.
Okay?
And his equilibrium was off. He didn't know D.
Man down.
Man down.
JP Court. Get up, man.
You guys saw this time,
What's
right?
wrong with you? Get up.
What's wrong with you? Get up.
Get up.
This sheriff's officer, he's definitely not in for any shenanigans today. He does not want to play. That's why he had the gloves on. There it is. There's your answer. That's why they wear gloves, just in case they gotta touch anybody.
What is wrong with you?
They're not trying to get any cooties on their
What is wrong
hands.
with you?
I'm alcoholic. They gave you some liver.
Oh, he did say that he needs a Librium. That's not how people faint.
You okay, sir?
He said boom, boom.
Stand up straight.
You can use the podium to support yourself there. If you post that bond and you're released from custody, you can't go back to where you were allegedly trespassing. Do you understand that?
There's no way I could get out. Did you read the police report? Because
I did, yeah. So in order to get out of custody, you will have to post that bond. Go ahead and step back to your left, please, Mr. Howard.
Oh my God.
You walk straight? You gonna be able to walk straight?
Hell nah.
He doesn't have his paperwork, officer.
Next up on the
Are you
price
okay?
is wrong.
Okay.
Here.
back to the scheduled program.
It's 1,500, actually, Mr. Howard. Okay, Antoinette Perez.
All right, and then we're gonna do the last case. This one's a bad one. If you've ever had any type of trauma, this is gonna be an awful one. This is gonna be an awful case right here. Jesus Christ, the card said he's an alcoholic and they gave him benzos. Be right back. He said, I'm out on that bond. In his dream, Pedro, in his dreams. Hey, once again, this one is not live. Normally I don't do this, but it was interesting.
You good, Your Honor?
I just need him to be taken out. But
Oh, okay.
Did you get your paperwork, sir?
She's probably printing it right now.
Did you get your paperwork first? No, I didn't like, okay. When you're in the room, hold on a second. That was
Sorry, Mr. Brown. We just wanted to make sure you got all your steps in today.
All right, should be starting up shortly.
Yes, thank you.
It's old live, you said. No, this is not an old live. This is from today. This is like about 30 minutes ago. I obviously can't run two things at the same time, so. Damn, he had the microphone stuck on
If you
himself.
would please leave our mic. That's okay.
Get ready with the flushes. Oh, yeah, it's going to be, I'm crying. I'm laughing at the no bond.
Mr. Lee, if you would work your way into the courtroom, please.
Bruce. All right, hey, this is going to be all bad right here.
Okay, can I please have your name and date of birth?
Messiah Lee, October 31st, 2003.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee. An appearance of counsel for the state, please.
Thank you, John Sauer, on behalf of the state.
Thank you, Ms. Sauer. Thank you for being here, and I apologize for the wait. Thank you for your patience.
No worries.
Okay, Mr. Lee, you are here on allegations of new charges. The allegations against you are 7 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor and 9 counts of sexual conduct with a minor. They are all class 2 felonies. Based on my review of the factual allegations in this case provided to me by law enforcement, I am inclined to find probable cause to support those allegations. Before I do that, Ms. Sauer, anything the state wishes me to consider in regards to probable cause?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Then I have found probable cause to support those allegations. I have determined that you're entitled to a court-appointed lawyer, so I've appointed a public defender to represent you. Your next court hearings on these allegations will be a status conference August 5th, and then you will have a preliminary hearing August 7th. They will both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. Before I consider or impose any release conditions, I am going to ask the state to present their recommendation regarding what conditions I should impose. After I do that, Mr. Lee, I will give you an opportunity to address the court regarding release conditions. I will encourage you to keep any remarks that you wish to make limited to responding to what the state asks in regards to release conditions. The reason I say that is I have appointed a lawyer for you, but you can see that lawyer's not here in the courtroom. The state's lawyer is. Anything that you say in this hearing could be used against you at some point down the line. So I'm not saying this to convince you not to make any statements. I'm not saying this to scare or intimidate you. I just want you to understand that you will have an opportunity to respond to what the state says, but I just encourage you very strongly to narrowly tailor your comments and to try to avoid making any comments about the underlying facts until you have a lawyer present to talk to before you make any statements that could be used against you. Okay, Ms. Sauer, I am ready. If you would please give me the state's argument recommendation regarding release.
Thank you. The state is requesting a high cash bond in the amount of $250,000. In addition, if posted, no contact with any minors whatsoever, including the victim, and no internet access except for work and school and electronic monitoring. The state is concerned about the severity of the allegations, the multiple counts, 7 different videos that the defendant created himself, including sexual abuse, that illustrated sexual abuse of a child that was with the defendant, a very young child, less than 1 year old, who was his own nephew. The state is also concerned that he was entrusted with this victim and abused that trust, and that these videos, it is indicated in the Form 4, are now being distributed around the world and show the face of the victim.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Sauer. Okay, Mr. Lee, the state has asked that I hold you on a $250,000 cash bond and that I impose an electronic monitor if that's posted. They've also asked me to impose a no victim contact order and to order you not to have contact with any other minors and not to use the internet. Before I make any official rulings regarding your release conditions, would you like to address the court in regards to your release conditions?
No.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lee, I am persuaded by the state's arguments that the nature of these allegations are very severe. Not only do we have a minor victim in this case alleged to have been under the age of 1, but we also have allegations that the created content in this is now being traded amongst the internet worldwide. Based on those factual allegations and also a substantial body of research into these types of crimes and their dangerousness to the community, I am persuaded that a substantial cash bond is appropriate in this case. I'm going to order a $150,000 cash-only bond. Mr. Lee, if you post that bond, Arizona law does require that you be affixed with an electronic monitor prior to release. So if that bond is posted, you will meet with a representative from pretrial services. They will install an ankle monitor on you before you exit the facility. If you are released from custody, you cannot have contact in any fashion with the alleged victim of these allegations. You also can't have contact with any other minors. I am going to order that you not access the internet. I am not going to make any exceptions because the information available to me indicates that you are not currently in school or employed. So I don't think that it's necessary to impose a school or work exception. Do you disagree?
22 years old.
Okay, then I will prohibit you from accessing the internet. If you are released from custody, you will also be ordered not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Okay, Ms. Sauer, anything else I need to address in this matter?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Lee, do you understand your release conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for me before I excuse you?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much then. If you will step back to your left, they should have your paperwork for you and you can head back that way.
That's a waste
Okay,
of
Ms.
human
Sauer,
flesh
you
right
are
there.
free to be excused if you wish to be. You have one more matter, so I'm not sure I saved you that much time, but again, thank you for your patience.
So I want to play back. There's 2 more cases from earlier today. There's one from 2 a.m. and there's another one from 5 a.m. that I want to share with you guys also. So just give me a moment while I queue these up, and then we'll go ahead and continue right now. Let me see here. Let me look up where I got this stashed at. Man, right there, it's like, what can you say to that? It's just truly disgusting what he did to an. That's practically a newborn, a 1-year-old. Oh, man, my stomach it's all, I feel like throwing up. All right, and this is from today also. This was from.
Good morning, sir. Can I get your name and date of birth?
LeBron Rogers, 060407.
Thank you, sir. And do I have Ms. Stetson on the line?
Yes, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. We are here today on a new case. It does involve 2 counts of murder in the 2nd degree, a Class 1 felony, and 2 counts of armed robbery with a deadly weapon, a Class 2 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You're going to have some hearings. You're going to have a status conference August 5th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing August 7th at 8:30. Next, we're going to discuss any bonds you may have and release conditions. Ms. Stetson, did you want to put anything on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. And I'm sorry, I may have missed it. Did Your Honor find probable cause?
I did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. The state is requesting cash bond be set in the amount of $2 million cash for the allegations in this case, Your Honor. Well, first off, Your Honor, the state is requesting that the Form 4 and the Form 4 addendum be sealed due to the fact that 2 of the suspects in this case are juveniles, Your Honor. Their names are used in the Form 4, are mentioned in the Form 4 and the Form 4 addendum. It's the state's experience when a juvenile suspect is used in a legal document, their initials are used. That's not the case here. So the state is requesting the Form 4 and Form 4 addendum be sealed until it can properly be redacted. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson, and I will grant your request to seal the Form 4. Do we know, Ms. Stetson, if any other potential co-defendants have been arrested?
Ashley is always
Yes,
shaky.
Your Honor, I do believe both of the juveniles have been arrested.
Did anybody
Thank
catch
you,
his
Ms.
name?
Stetson.
Going back to the state's request for $2 million cash, Your Honor, this does appear to be a armed robbery that ultimately turned into the death of the two victims, Your Honor, so the murder 2 charges. Your Honor, in speaking with law enforcement tonight, this does appear to be a by between the suspects and the victim, Your Honor, possibly vapes. By all evidence, it doesn't appear that the victims had any idea that that anything was going to happen, Your Honor. The suspects showed up. It does appear that there was an armed robbery, and then possibly the victims tried to flee in a vehicle, and that's when they were shot and killed, Your Honor. The driver of the victim driver died on scene. The passenger victim, Your Honor, was transported to the hospital where she died shortly thereafter. This is the culmination of a long investigation by Scottsdale Police Department, Your Honor. Multiple search warrants were authored, search warrants for Cash App, search warrants for information from Snapchat, search warrants for multiple residents that the suspects were known to frequent, Your Honor. Ultimately, one of the information from Cash App did determine that there was a transaction between the suspect and the driver victim, Your Honor. Additionally, witnesses saw the suspect going to the location where the incident occurred. Another witness saw the suspects jumping a fence. Another witness, Your Honor, heard the suspect saying something about smoking the victims, Your Honor. So based on the totality of the circumstances, this is where we're at.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson.
I didn't catch his name.
Oh, sorry, did you have anything?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
Sorry, I think you were cutting out. I thought you were done. Did you have something additional to say?
So, based on the search warrants, based on witnesses, based on statements made by the suspect, based on information that was learned through the search warrants, that's where law enforcement came to identify this suspect as one of the individuals involved in the armed robbery murder, Your Honor. The state did also review the victim impact statements that were written by one of the victims' families, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, LeBron Rogers, that's him.
Consideration when making its bond request. So, in regards to bond, state is asking for $2 million cash, Your Honor. Conditions are standard conditions. Also, Your Honor, state is asking for the suspect not to have any contact with gang members. He is a known associate of the West Side Crips, Your Honor.
West Side?
State doesn't know the exact group of the West Side Crips, gang associated with the West Side Crips, Your Honor. State's asking for no contact with the the families next of kin, no contact with the co-defendants or suspects, Your Honor. Electronic monitoring. The state would also note that when law enforcement did arrest the suspect, there was a substantial amount of evidence that suggested that the suspect was getting ready to flee. So the state has concerns that he will not show up for future hearings, Your Honor. So the state is asking for electronic monitoring as well as house arrest. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. The court has reviewed the victim impact statements that were provided along with the allegations in this case and your criminal history. and the court is entering a cash-only appearance bond of $1 million. In the event that bond is posted, you will be released to the supervision of pretrial services, and you will be equipped with electronic monitoring. You will also have written conditions of release. In the event you do post that bond, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. You may not possess any weapons or alcohol. You may not have any contact with any gang members, and you may not have any contact with any next of kin
I think she was
of
being
the alleged
sarcastic.
victim. All of this information will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if you'll take a seat out there, they'll bring you your paperwork. Thank you, Ms. Stetson. Is that the only case you're appearing on this evening?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Tyrell Ball to the podium.
And there's one more
Mr. Mobley to the chair.
there's one more that I want to show you guys. Let me see. And like I say, if you guys ever want to watch these back, I got all this stuff archived on my YT page. Definitely a recommend for you guys to take a little stroll over there and check it out. Let me see here. This is the other one that I want to show you guys. This is from today. This is from 8 a.m.
To sit in the chair outside of this room. I will let you know what you were here for, if I have appointed an attorney, if you have a bond, and what your release conditions are. If we could start with Mr. Gutierrez to the podium and Mr. Martinez to the chair. Well, we have two Mr. Martinez, Juan Martinez to the chair. Good evening, sir. Could I get your name and date of birth?
Raul Gutierrez, March 21st, 1988.
Thank you. And do I have counsel on the line for Mr. Gutierrez?
Ashley's back again,
Yes, Your
guys.
Honor, Robert Campos.
Thank you, Mr. Campos. And do I have the state on the line?
Yes, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Ashley's on fire today.
Thank you, everybody. We are here today on a new Superior Court case. It is for one count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a Class 2 felony, one count of endangerment, a Class 6 felony, and one count of disorderly conduct, a Class 6 felony. Mr. Campos, do you intend to discuss probable cause, release conditions, or both?
Release conditions, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. I am going to find probable cause here today. I also did review the notice of appearance, and it does indicate it is for the initial appearance only at this time, so I am going to appoint counsel for future hearings. If you do move forward with hiring Mr. Campos for future hearings, then he will file the appropriate paperwork, but if you don't, you will have an attorney appointed to you for your next hearing. Those hearings will be on August 4th at 8:30. and August 7th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Courthouse. And Mr. Campos, did you get an opportunity to review the state's recommendation?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Stetson, would you like to place that on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Very quickly, the state is requesting a bond be set in the amount of $100,000 secured bond due to the nature of the allegations, Your Honor. It is alleged that the victim in this case was sitting in front of a smoke shop, minding his own business when the suspect exited a restaurant. The restaurant, the Form 4 doesn't really give an indication of how far the restaurant was from the smoke shop. However, it was a distance enough that the Form 4 noted that the suspect had to walk across the area to the smoke shop. There were words exchanged between the suspect and the alleged victim, Your Honor. There were also other people around besides the victim. There was an individual that was sitting with the victim, as well as there was an individual that may have been with the suspect at the time. Your Honor, like the state said, there were words exchanged. The state doesn't know exactly what words were exchanged. However, the suspect also had a firearm in his hand at the time. There's no allegations that the suspect pointed the firearm at the victim. However, Your Honor, he did have a firearm in his hand. It was pointed at the ground, it sounds like, but the suspect did discharge the firearm, and due to the discharge, the bullet did ricochet and strike the victim in the leg. The state is not aware of the extent of the victim's injuries at this time. The state does know that the victim did seek seek medical care in this case. It is still too early, and the state does not have all the information in regard to the victim's injuries. However, Your Honor, the suspect in this case walked over to the victim. He had a gun in his hand. He made the choice to discharge the firearm. The bullet ricocheted and struck the victim in the leg. The state thinks that these are very serious allegations. Not only did he strike the victim in the leg, there were also multiple other individuals in the near area of when this was occurring that could have been struck, and the state feels that should also be taken into consideration, Your Honor. Based on that, the state is requesting bond be set in the amount of $100,000 secured, as well as the standard conditions, Your Honor, which are no contact with any complainant, witness, victim, investigating law enforcement, no possession of any weapons, no returning to the scene of the incident, and no alcohol or illegal substances, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. And Mr. Campos, would you like to put your request on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is 37 years old. He's resided at the same home with his wife in Tolleson for 9 years. He's married. He has 4 children, 19, 14, 12, and 9. They all attend school in the Valley. My client, I believe, is the owner and worker there at that restaurant. He's been there for 2 years with his wife. He has no prior arrests, no prior failures to appear. Judge, the Form 4 says that my client self-surrendered. That is accurate. It also misstates that my client, I think they used the word fled after the incident. That is absolutely incorrect. And I know that because I was retained yesterday. I actually spoke to the deputies at that time and asked them if they were seeking my client to place him under arrest. They said they had no such intent. They just wanted to speak to him. I advised the deputies that my client had retained counsel. He would not speak to them. He had gone to pick up his children from school. He did not flee. I advised the deputies that if they were asking that my client self-surrender at that time because they were going to arrest him, that he would immediately report to whatever substation they requested. They did not request that he turn himself in at that time. They specifically advised me that he was not under arrest. They were not going to arrest him. So stating that he fled, Judge, is just factually incorrect. The next day, today, I was contacted by a detective. He advised me that my client was going to be arrested. I advised the detective that my client will self-surrender, and we did that very promptly. So my client is not a flight risk at all. Judge, as far as this incident, these were transients, and they were refusing to leave the area. My client had asked them to leave. They refused. The alleged victim confronted my client, made an aggressive move. My client accidentally discharged a weapon. Clearly, the police officers also stated that my client never pointed at anybody, never made an aggressive move. He was confronted. He doesn't have a lot of experience with weapons. It accidentally discharged. It ricocheted, and I don't know whether or not it actually hit somebody. That was not actually, I'm not sure that occurred. But even so, this was absolutely accidental. If anything, it was a reaction to fear on behalf of my client when he was confronted with this transient who refused to leave after he had been asked several times because he was disturbing the patrons there at this location. Judge, the critical factor here is whether my client poses a danger to the community and whether or not he is a flight risk. Judge, by self-surrendering, he clearly has demonstrated that he's responsible, and that he's not a flight risk. So we can take that equation off the table. As far as
Do you guys think they should let him go?
Future threat to the community, this was an isolated incident where my client felt threatened. It's undisputed that he did not point the weapon at anybody, and it was an accidental discharge. This is one of those situations where it happens one time in your life, and now my client has been responsible and appeared at the Avondale Police Station when he was requested to do so. So he's established, Judge. He has a long history here in Arizona. He has his family and his children. He's a restaurant owner. He has no prior failures to appear. He has no felonies. He's an upstanding citizen here in this community. It's unfortunate that this occurred. I believe, Judge, that a bond of $100,000 secured is more in line with somebody who has murdered somebody else or is charged with some kind of serious physical injury. Because that person had absolutely no.
No, the real question is who would you prefer to listen to, him or Ashley?
It's accidental. Good, upstanding citizen here in the community. $100,000 is excessive, and I would be asking, Judge, that the court impose. Frankly, Judge, I believe my client has earned an OR release because he has voluntarily appeared and made it very easy. Everybody, the detective was very pleased because it makes the situation less serious. They do not have to arrest him in the street and put bystanders at risk. There was no felony stop, no felony arrest. He met my client at the station, handcuffed him, and it was a very gentle scene. I believe my client should be released to OR. If the court believes that a bond should be imposed, I'd ask that it no more than $10,000 secure, Your Honor.
I'm not sure who the judge
Thank
is
you,
right
Mr. Campos. I have reviewed the Form 4 along with Mr. Gutierrez's criminal history. I do commend him for turning himself in after the incident, and I have taken that into consideration. However, I do have some concerns that he confronted an unknown party with a weapon without any training with that weapon, and as a result, somebody was injured, and somebody could have been seriously injured or even killed. There were multiple people in the area when this happened, and he recklessly removed that weapon from his waistband and discharged it, whether accidental or not. The court is very concerned about that.
You guys think he
and
flashed
so
it first?
I am going to set a bond
pulled
here
it out?
today. He will have a bond in the
And when he
amount
held
of
it,
a
you guys
secured
think he held it
appearance bond in the amount of
or did he hold it the correct way?
$75,000. In the event that bond is posted, he will be
he
released to the
brandish?
supervision of pretrial services and equipped with electronic monitoring. In addition to that, he may not return to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, and he may not possess any weapons. All of this information will be in his release paperwork. Did either counsel have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Campos, would you like a copy of those release conditions emailed to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I will have my clerk do that, and we will also give a copy of that to your client. Mr. Gutierrez, if you'll take a seat out there, they'll bring you that paperwork. That does conclude this hearing. Mr. Campos, feel free to disconnect at your convenience.
All right, hold on, guys. I want to show you one from this morning. I thought that was the one from this morning, but that was not. That was from yesterday. The one from this morning. Let me get back to see over here. Let's see, where can I find this? The one that's playing right now. Here it is. All right, this is from this morning. Let me fast forward a little bit so we could. Where does Ashley show up? I gotta find Ashley. Where Ashley shows up? She's back again. So, all right. Here we go.
That one was filed on July 16th, 2025 for an offense date of May 17th, 2024 for one count of possession or use of narcotic drugs and one count of possession or use of dangerous drugs, both class 4 felonies. And then you're also here on new charges for 2 counts of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a class 4 felony, and 1 count of discharging a firearm in city limits, a class 6 felony. So I'm going to appoint counsel in both of those cases, and I'm going to set 3 hearings. You're going to have a status conference August 5th at 8:30, an evidentiary hearing August 6th at 1:30, and a preliminary hearing August 7th at 8:30. In those 2 cases, you are not eligible for bond because you were out on felony release for a different case. So although you have bond in 3 of your 5 cases, 2 of them you do not. So even if you would post that bond, you would not be released from custody at this time. You have an evidentiary hearing on August 6th at 1:30. That's the time set to determine if bond will be set on your new charges. And then if bond is set, then you could post bond on those other 3 cases. All of this information will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions? Okay, just up to your left, they'll give you that paperwork. Thank you, sir.
All right, come on.
Arnold
Dan.
Barney to the podium, and
This is
David
Arizona,
Cordova to the chair.
Take care, James. Hey, thank you, Teresa. Have a good one.
Good morning, sir. Could I get your name and date of birth?
Arnold Barney, 03/11/2006.
Barney.
Thank you, sir. And do we have Ms. Stetson on the line from the state?
Oh, Ashley's back at it
Sorry,
again.
what is that exactly?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is here. Ashley Stetson on
You saw
behalf
this
of
one
the
earlier,
state.
Trish?
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. We are here today on a new Superior Court case. It is for 1 count of murder in the first degree, a class 1 felony, and 1 count of child abuse, a class 2 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You are going to have a status conference August 5th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 7th at 8:30. Next, we're going to discuss what your bond is and any release conditions you may have. Ms. Stetson, did you want to put the state's recommendation on the record?
Yes, Your Honor, the state will be requesting bond in the amount of $1 million cash, Your Honor. Based on the allegations, the victim in this case is the suspect's 6-week-old infant son, Your Honor. The victim was left in the suspect's care while the victim's mother went to the grocery store. When the victim's mother returned, the victim appeared to have some bruising on his face. The mother did inquire about that. Ultimately, the child was required to go to the emergency room, Your Honor. During that time, healthcare providers attempted to provide care for the victim. However, the victim did pass away, Your Honor. It was determined that there appears to be injury to the soft spot of the infant's head, Your Honor, as well as the bruising, Your Honor. A autopsy hasn't occurred at this time. The state does believe that is happening later today. The suspect also did admit to slapping the child, Your Honor. That was noted in the Form 4. However, his rendition of the facts did change on several different occasions. He did advise law enforcement to apologize to the victim's mother for stating that he was sorry for killing the child, Your Honor. Obviously, these allegations are very serious, and the state and that is the reason for the state's request for the $1 million cash. In addition to standard conditions of release, the state is asking for no contact with minor children, electronic monitoring. Your Honor, it's not noted in the Form 4, however, during conversations with the state, it was learned that the suspect was under the influence at the time of the incident. So the state is requesting that there be alcohol and drug monitoring. However, the state would leave that to your honor. The suspect also has ties to New Mexico and the Navajo Nation. So there are concerns about the suspects leaving the area. But other than that, Your Honor, the state is requesting those conditions in that bond, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. The court has reviewed the allegations in this case, and they are very concerning. And based on that, we are going to set a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1 million. In the event you post that bond, you will be released to the supervision of pretrial services and equipped with electronic monitoring. You will also have written conditions of release. You are not to initiate any contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, or any next of kin of the alleged victim. You may not have any contact with minors, and you may not possess any weapons. You may not possess any drugs without a valid prescription. All of this information will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions?
My paperwork said second degree.
Well, it changed. Things change.
And half of that is not me, ma'am.
The allegations that were submitted by the police have submitted a form for murder in the first degree. So that's what the current allegations are at this time, okay?
It's not what it said on the paper.
Okay. I apologize that you have something different. The information that has been officially submitted indicate murder in the first degree. Did you have anything further, sir? Okay, if you'll step to your left, the officer will give you that paperwork.
All right, guys. So let me ask you guys something, because normally I don't play back these old videos. I mean, obviously they're from today. Do you guys like this? Is this something that you guys want me to do in the future? Whenever there's cases like this, we could highlight them. I could just get a bunch of cases. I could go ahead and clip them and then just highlight them and then play them back for you guys. All right. The majority of you guys saying, yeah, okay. So that's what I'll start doing from now on. I'll start clipping them, like the ones from like one day, and I'll put them all together, and then we could just watch them back to back. If we have people falling out, people, going buck wild in the court. All right. Yes, Governor. All right. Because I'm on Miami. Now people are really going to ask if this is live. Oh, damn. Hey, you guys are going to have to let people know when this is not live. All right. But like I always do, I always like to let you guys know. I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes. All right, guys. Hey, I got to go ahead and take a break. I would appreciate it for those of you guys that are watching right now, if you guys could jump over to my YT page and drop some comments, hit the follow. It's free over there too. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers over there. May a replay sticker. Oh, okay. Hey, that's a good idea right there. I'll go ahead and get a replay sticker, if you will. We could call it James Bits. Now we'll call it Step to the Left, if you will. Step to the left next. Calling in from London. One love. Thank you, guys. Hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James. We are watching. Yeah, we have you are watching. You have a collect call from. And like I said around here, lights like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, yeah. Also, too, if you guys could help me out too, because I'm not on these streams all the time. If there's anything that you guys feel that I should clip, let me know. Drop me a message on the chat. I have a Discord account or on YT, TikTok. Just drop me a comment. Let me know. Hey, this guy at this time, and or drop a timestamp on the YT. So like that, I'm aware. I can't be everywhere at the same time. But what's the Discord? The Discord is also at Collect Call From. At Collect Call From. If you go to my profile, there's a link on my profile. To make it a little bit easier. I don't know if you could search it if you go to Discord and search for it, but if you can't, just go to my profile, hit the link, and it's an invite, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I do appreciate you guys, and like I said, your life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we're out. And if you can't find it, just send me a message and I'll send it to you. All right. And with that, I'm out. A rato. Oh, it's nice, mom. All right.